Welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, the TD King. This week on Lineup Legends, once again, you know him, you love him, Mr. Steve Shoup. How we doing, buddy?
Doing good. Definitely looking forward to this. You know, it's August now. It's draft season is in full effect. Training camp is happening. We got preseason starting up, for everyone starting this week, starting tomorrow. So it's a good time.
It is. Yeah, I mean, if you live on Twitter at all, you've seen all kinds of stuff coming out, good news, bad news, and some news we've been waiting for. So obviously Keenan Allen now signed with the Chargers. We got the Tyrone Tracy fumbling issues, back in full effect. So plenty to talk about. Anything, I'll just kick you. Anything just in general that you want to start us off with a little training camp news.
No, there's obviously a lot of, like we talked about all off season, the running back rookie buzz. Not just the big names, though I did see Sean Payton has RJ Harvey as like his RB5. but I don't truly, like the camp reports on Harvey have been amazing. But, like we're hearing good talk, even some guys I'm out on, like Jaden Blue. But we're hearing good talk on, of course, JCM. Good old Bill, Kyle Monangai, DJ Giddens, of course, Taj Brooks and Brashard Smith. The rookie running back group is showing just how strong and deep it is this year. Because last year, honestly, at this time, we weren't even hearing good buzz on guys like Benson and Corum, who were third rounders. It's definitely interesting looking at just how deep and strong this rookie running back class is.
Yeah, it's funny, like you mentioned a rookie running back. Caleb Johnson has, and I quote, per the the playoff NFL Twitter account says, Caleb Johnson has been inhumane at training camp. An anonymous reporter even had regarded him as a walking touchdown. I love to hear it because he is my second most exposed running back currently. I have fully bought in on Caleb Johnson. I already liked him, when he went to Pittsburgh. I feel like he fits their scheme very well. They're a offense that is probably going to want to run the ball a pretty decent amount as well. Even though Aaron Rodgers, think we both know, wants to throw the ball. Caleb Johnson, I think, is going to impress a lot of people. So what do you think about him looking really good at camp? Do you think that it's, that we're going to see that into the season? And what kind of split do you expect him and Jaylen Warren to have?
Yeah, I mean, I generally think we will see it heading into the season because right from the jump, right when they drafted him, coaches, GM were saying he's a bell cow, he's a workhorse. You're hearing all the right things. And of course, some people are like, well, Jaylen Warren and even to an extent Kenny Gainwell are much better pass blockers. And that's true. And I think Caleb Johnson could be more limited in the passing game. Last year, essentially Najee and Jaylen Warren had the same number of targets. Warren slightly better per game because he played two less games than Najee, but they had essentially the same number of targets. I think the passing work could be more like 70-30, though probably actually Gainwell even takes some of that 70 that goes to Warren. So it's maybe not too big of a jump for Warren, but I think Caleb can just kind of walk into 250 carries pretty easily. And yeah, they probably will pass more than the last couple of years, but they also could be more efficient than they have been the last couple of years. The Steelers offense has struggled of late, with the Kenny Pickett era and even last year with the Russ Fields, situation. And one thing to keep in mind for Caleb Johnson is, Fields and even Russ combined for over 500 yards rushing, 5-6 combined touchdowns, somewhere in that ballpark. Aaron Rodgers isn't doing that. So Caleb Johnson's going to have a lot more red zone opportunities for touchdowns that even Najee had last year. And Warren has never been a touchdown guy. In 3 career years, he's got 5 or 6 touchdowns. So, I don't really consider that a threat. And Gainwell isn't either. So I think anytime inside the 10, inside the 5, Caleb's getting a couple cracks at it.
Yeah, he should. I mean, obviously, he's the bigger back. I don't know if you saw the picture of him standing beside Jaylen Warren. He truly is. It kind of reminded me of the Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram photo that they put out years ago. It's not as bad, but
Yeah.
it's just when he's standing beside him, it took me by surprise on how much larger of a man he is than Jalen Warren. I was like, all right, like I like to see that as well. That's a guy I want in at the goal line if I'm a coach. So
Yeah.
yeah, pretty cool to see. Let's check in with the chat real quick, and then we'll just dive into a little bit more camp news here real quick. Let's see, Fanspeak Fan 3, which if you don't know who this is, obviously Mike Raub, friend of the program, aka Chat Lord, has about 43 Fanspeak accounts, it sounds like. He just keeps logging in. We got Fanspeak 5 checking in. According to reports, Bruni gave the answers to PPR Tyler for his workout routine information. Poker Guts is in here. He says, Mike Keenan, Mike Keenan Allen, 35% ownership might pay off. Yeah, I mean, Keenan, again, like just a winner for Keenan, a loser a little bit for Trey Harris. Though I saw some information and it led me down a rabbit hole of, does Keenan Allen really actually affect Ladd McConkey? The roles they play are similar, albeit Keenan Allen is 43 years older than Ladd McConkey. So, how much is that truly going to affect Ladd McConkey? Probably nothing, right? But it's worth noting that Keenan probably plays that position in the slot the best. Ladd McConkey also plays that pretty damn well. So how do you see the whole Keenan Allen thing working out here? Are you starting to, put the foot down on Keenan Allen a little bit more? And are you backing off on anybody?
Yes, I'm definitely, for me, I'm backing off on QJ a lot. I'm backing off on Harris a little bit. I did the rankings this morning. I moved Keenan Allen up to the 140s, and I actually put Trey Harris down that range. And then I can't remember where I ended up on QJ, but like 180s, essentially kind of where Keenan Allen was going. Ladd, I don't think I'm not going to move him, maybe if you want to move him a spot down or two. I don't think he should fall to the third round. Yeah. Dude was absolutely balling last year. I said it on a stream last night. This is a guy who went in the playoff game against the Texans and just absolutely shredded them. Texans having not just one of the best defenses, but one of the best secondaries with Derek Stingley Jr. And he just absolutely took them to school. Now Chargers, and he was the only guy. Chargers didn't have anyone else. So the Texans knew he was getting the ball, and they still couldn't stop it. So I think Keenan Allen could help in that regard. You're going to move the chains more. You're going to, get in scoring position more. I do think he plays more in the slot, but I think, in two wide receiver sets, Ladd is 100% there. Keenan probably won't always be there in two wide sets. And that's why I kind of think Harris can still have some usage and role. But to me, Ladd will have to do more of it outside, but he did plenty of work outside as well. It's just, he got some more gimmies inside. And sometimes, look, we see creative coaches all the time who have two guys who are, more beneficial in the slot. Look, are we worried about the Colts? Michael Pittman and Josh Downs, they're both much better inside in the interior side of the field. And, Shane Steichen found ways to use them. I just believe that they will find ways to utilize these two guys. And the other thing is, I know you could take a low Tyler Conklin, but it's not like we're taking a lot of Chargers tight ends. So it's not like there's a tight end there having a large target share. Most of their passing targets are going to go to the receivers. Just even more, of course, every team that's the case, but even more so. A lot of times the tight end room might get 15 to 18%, really great tight ends could push it over to 20. But Chargers might be at 10% tight end targets.
Okay. Yeah. I have 16% Keenan Allen right now, 13% Trey Harris. So it just kind of flip flop for me now. Hey, good on Keenan, and kind of stinks for Trey Harris a little bit, though. I think that Trey Harris does still have a decent role in the offense. I think he just plays his way into a nice role, midway through the season. And I just don't think that Keenan Allen and Trey Harris overlap a ton on what they're going to do well. So I don't think it kills him, but it's obviously not great. Keenan went somewhere else a little bit, and then both those shares for me would have been a little bit better. Miles Westfield checking in, Disbanded Brotherhood, Bindles checking in, Wiles checking in as well. Hit him with the gritty, said, can RJ Harvey pass block and blitz up or pick up blitz as well?
Don't think that's going to be his strong suit at 5'8" and 190, but he'll be able to contribute in the passing game. I think it's not like, obviously he's bigger than Darren Sproles, but Darren Sproles was not a pass blocker, but he highly contributed under Sean McVay in the passing game.
Al Boogie says, "What's up, fellas?" Miles Westfield says, "Inhumane is wild." Yeah, I thought that was a little wild too, but I'll take any good camp news on him that I can get. B Grandy 17, GM, DC Hawkeye, shout out KJ. Caleb didn't really drop with pass protection problems either. This year's running back crop might be a generational running back class.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bean checking in. Mike Rob says the question really for Caleb Johnson is, does he believe in the right conspiracies to make Aaron Rodgers happy? That's so funny. Always good for a struggling offense to turn to a QB who couldn't outrun my 2-year-old right now. Eddie checking in. Sup, Eddie? How we doing? Meg checking in. Meg, how we doing? No one can get in the way of the inevitable KLS. What was that? Bruni. Yeah, Bruni says saw Keenan go at 144 today. Okay. Wiles just got Ladd at 23, taking him there all day. Yeah, like if you fall on Ladd there, I'll take that all day. I do think it affects Ladd like ever so slightly, just a little bit. But like you said, I think they're going to get creative with a really nice player. And so they'll find ways to get the ball in his hand.
And we, I know just because we're on a time, maybe we should jump into draft and as we talk about more, because there's a lot to talk about for sure. But yeah, just saying that, like, to me, we didn't drop Puka with Devontae. We didn't drop Lamb with Pickens. So why are we going to drop Ladd because they get Keenan out? Like, I just don't know if that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, for anyone who wants to jump in with us, we are going to do, actually, let me pull up my screen here. We're going to do one of the MMG's Best Ball League. Let me pull it up here for everybody so you can see what we're talking about if you are not familiar. It is the MMG here. It's 50 entry max, 30K to first. Yeah, it's only $5 too. So ballers on a budget, come join us. If everyone is ready, we can count it down. Actually, you know what? I'll give everyone a hot second here because they may not know where to find the MMG. It's again,
yeah, it is a little buried.
Yeah, it's a little buried.
But just to your point, like ballers on a budget, this came out a couple days ago. I thought you got your money to max, but HooHames corrected me. It's $250 to max, and you get $400 for making finals. So this is one of the few contests where you actually profit, and by a decent amount, to make finals, and especially obviously if you're only doing like 5 or 10 entries. So I think it's a very strong contest. 2 of 12, 1 of 10, 1 of 5. 220 some person final. So kind of like I've been calling it the mini puppy. And I feel, it's a pretty good contest.
Yep. Yeah, definitely is. Nice little advance, rate as well. So, all right, for everyone ready to go in, again, the MMG's Best Ball League, $5, 20 seconds per, counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Entering now. We got 5 more to start. Friends and family, come join us. Draft against us. MMG Fantasy Football in the chat said, "What's up, fellas? How we doing, Mr. Candyman?" And Bernie says, "Easy pick, Wiles. Love it." Yeah, I was just saying there's a scenario where Keenan is just washed. Odd that no one wanted him, and he settles back in with his old squad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what I will say to that, 2 years ago, he only played 13 games, an absolute smash. Unfortunately, both he and Herbert got hurt week 14, and because of that, I think they shut down Keenan as well. Last year, Keenan missed 2 games, but his numbers per game were almost on par with DJ Moore and better than Odunze. He was really good down the stretch, even when actually Caleb was playing some of his worst ball. So it's possible, but it did come out early where he said, he wanted to go back to Chicago. Of course, that didn't happen with him getting burdened, or go back to the West Coast. And there's only so many options out there, particularly once the Rams got Adams.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Steve, we are in the 3 spot. Wiles at the 1.1. We got Green Bean in at the 2 spot. We have
B. Eddie is incredible at 4.
Okay. So sorry, Eddie, I need to learn your name. 1.4 for Eddie. We got 110 is B Grandy, and anybody else. Actually, we are on the clock here. Steve, CD, Jefferson, Lamb? Barkley, Gibbs.
You want to go Lamb?
Fine by me. As you see, I have 16% Lamb right now. So add to
that.
Yeah,
like I'm definitely going to be considerably more on Lamb than Jefferson. It's not that I mean, maybe if Jefferson goes more at 6, because that's kind of where I think he should go. But I do think the Vikings will probably throw the ball less this year, just with the investments they made in the running back with Mason and the offensive line, and just breaking in a young quarterback like JJ McCarthy, and with that elite defense. So I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the ball like 10% less this year.
Yep. Jake said this is a great contest. He's been doing a bunch of these. Poker Gut said, "Dude, I joined, didn't get in with you guys. Oh well, sorry for getting in before you, or maybe you got in before us. Who knows?" And DC Hawkeye said he is the 1.5. So he is DS Council.
DS Council. Yep.
Nice. All right. Definitely a friends and family draft here. Absolutely love it. Steve, so I want to ask you, because there's a guy that was getting a little bit of buzz that is like never drafted. And it feels like you are kind of close to the New England Patriots wide receiver, depth chart here, because you like Kyle Williams, right? Like Jake likes Pop Douglas a lot, but there's been some nice camp buzz on Javon Baker, rookie Javon Baker. And he's like going undrafted. He's like, down at the 150, the ones that once it hits 150, no one's ranked anymore. Yeah. He's down there. Should that be somebody that we're putting up with Drake May? Do you feel there's any value at all as your last round pick if you have May?
Yeah. So the tough thing is with the Patriots, one, a lot of guys are getting good camp buzz. Obviously, Diggs is fully healthy. The reports that he couldn't need to miss time, totally fugazi. Kyle Williams has been up and down, but it got a pretty decent camp buzz for a rookie. Pop Douglas has gotten great camp buzz, and so is Kayshon Boutte. So it's like, and we also know Mac Hollins is just going to find a way. Mac Hollins is just one of those things. He's inevitable. Like he will play 20, 30% of snaps. A lot of those are rushing snaps, but he will just be on the field way more than anyone thinks he should be. But that leaves the question for Baker and Polk. They're probably fighting for one spot. The two second-year guys, second and fourth rounder from a year ago. And Baker, it sounds like he's probably in the lead, but I just worry like they're just totally buried this year.
Yeah, sorry, Eddie. Yeah, it's just like I feel like there's unknowns a lot in that room behind Diggs and maybe Pop Douglas because he's been there. But Kyle Williams is new. I mean, good draft capital for him. But Javon Baker, also good in college. And if he's getting some camp news, like I feel like I want to just maybe have just a couple of shekels of him with a May stack, because you never know. Like there's just unknowns. And if this offense for some reason really just mutters around and things aren't going, maybe they turn to Javon Baker. All right, we are up. Brock Bowers, Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, T. Higgins, Trey McBride.
Let's go Jacobs.
Get a little Jacobs. I know I brought this up or actually somebody did. I was talking about Bucky when I was on with Bruni Monday night, but the Tampa Bay Bucks have a really nice playoff schedule, for the running backs. So it's not that I want to take Bucky over Jacobs, and I like Jacobs, but the passing work for Jacobs is low. He has to be efficient with that if that's going to pay off at all for him. And I feel like Bucky's, ceiling for the passing game is a little higher. They have a nicer schedule in the fantasy playoffs, but Bucky's overall touchdown upside doesn't feel as good as Jacobs, because Jacobs is probably going to get all that work. So it's kind of like splitting hairs between the two. Yeah. Plus, I don't know whose offense is better as well. Like, I don't know that either. So T. Higgins, McBride.
I think T. Higgins falling back to the third.
Yeah, let's take Higgins all day.
I mean, Higgins Lamb feels like a cheat code.
They are both 10, but obviously we can work around that. HooHames checking in, says, "Sup fam, how we doing, HooHames?" Guys, I know we haven't mentioned it yet. I'm sorry, I'm 20 minutes in here and haven't said it, but this stream is going to be continuous. You will not have to leave this stream to watch Fantasy Jeopardy. It is here. It'll be right after Steve and I. So you're going to see us. And next thing you know, it's going to go dark. And then Fantasy Jeopardy comes right on. Continuous stream tonight, ladies and gents. You do not have to change that dial. Stay right here. Fantasy Jeopardy coming on right after Steve and I get our mugs off this TV screen of yours, or phone, whatever you're watching it on, iPad maybe. So that'll be fun for everybody. You do not have to leave. One long continuous stream will be pretty cool to check out the numbers after this and see how many of you stayed the entire time. We can see that, so don't leave. All right. He said Fantasy Jeopardy boomer. Yeah, best Ball Jeopardy, fantasy Jeopardy. Just stop it. You knew what I meant. Relax. All right, so some more NFL training camp news. Let's see here. I'm just kind of scrolling down through some of the stuff that we've seen. It looks like Tyler Shoup and Spencer Rattler are truly in a competition here for the starting job. Which way are you leaning? I feel like Rattler may have a slight edge on him because he was already there last year, but I mean, Spencer Rattler wasn't really great last year either. So, I mean, if you're the Saints organization, are you just immediately turning to Shoup and just saying, hey, we drafted him. Let's just go with him right out of the gate because we saw what we had in Rattler? Or are you taking it of the Rattler? We had him in last year. Maybe he didn't have a great opportunity. Chris Olave was hurt, blah, 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 all that good stuff, right? Do we turn to him again and give him another shot? And then if he sucks, bring in Shoup. Which way are you leaning and how they should approach that?
So, I mean, initially, the reason I thought Tyler Shoup would get the job is because it is a new coaching staff. And while Rattler was there last year, everyone else was out. So it's not like you got a full year with Shaheed and Olave. By the time he was getting in there, those guys were gone. They were injured. And sure, you got some camp stuff and camp work and all that, but yeah, it sounds like Rattler's playing a little better. I wouldn't be surprised if we see both, and I wouldn't be surprised if it does start with Rattler. But I think at some point they will, unless Rattler plays decently well. I think at some point they turn to Tyler Shoup. It's tough. Like, so early on, I would tack on Joe as a third quarterback, but now, I'm not taking the Saints quarterback. And, when I take Shaheed and Olave, I don't need to stack them.
Yeah. For anybody who did the rookies and sophomores, I hope you didn't go too heavy on the Tyler Shoup. If you went into if you went in on the Saints quarterbacks, I hope you took a little bit of Rattler as well. Yeah. Because if you took just Shoup and he doesn't play for quite some time, that is going to absolutely blow for you if he's your only other quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, we are up again. We got Hurts, Rice, Cook, Metcalf, Jameson Williams, Devontae Smith, Hubbard.
Let's go.
You want to take? Okay, go ahead.
Cook or Metcalf, maybe.
Cook or Metcalf. Cook 7, Metcalf. You know what? Yeah, let's take Metcalf. I have a lot of Metcalf. I also have 22% Jalen Hurts. I'm seeing here. Jeez, that's a lot. Rashee Rice, dead to me.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, yeah.
Well, now he's even nursing a groin, so not that should impact him, but it's just another injury.
And Addison out 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah. Rashee Rice out 3 more than that? 6, you think?
I could see it. I think it's going to be between 4 and 6.
Yeah, so buyers beware. Nobody should be taking Rashee Rice anywhere in the top 75, Steve?
At least 60.
Yeah. Do you want to take Cook now?
I think Cook, yeah.
I
can't believe he keeps falling because, yes, I know he hasn't fully practiced the last couple weeks, but every report is it's not serious. They're closer than, the Parsons or McLaurin situation. So,
Steve, you didn't have to bring up McLaurin. Come on.
I know.
Every day I wake up, I'm just immediately checking the phone. Did they get it done? Nope, sure didn't. God, it's so agitating. Wiles brings this up because him and I were chatting about this. He says, Andrew, I know we were chatting about this. Steve, where are you with Fannin? So let me ask you 2 questions. 1, does he have a roll out of the gate? And 2, is there any way that they play 2 tight ends where it's worthy enough that they both get a equal amount of opportunities throughout the year?
So, after they pre-draft, I was in on Fannin, but then he got drafted where he did with decent capital, but just bad landing spot from the outside. Not just Njoku being there, but probably, I think the Browns are currently projected by Vegas to be the worst offense. But the last 2 weeks I've been more into Fannin. I think, and just sprinkled him in a couple times, and I doubt him even at 1% right now. But it is a situation. A, Njoku could get traded. 2, it does sound like he's working with the ones consistently enough, and I do think they could go to tight end more because here's the thing: after after Judy and Tillman, like their next receiver is Deontay Johnson, who even coaches have said isn't in the best shape, or they're like there's a report that he had to work to get back into shape, and it's like that's not great. And it's a bunch of other like lower receivers. Like they don't have the depth that they used to have at receiver. So I think they could just go with 2 tight ends. Like if you want your best 4 pass catchers on the field, it probably is, Judy, Tillman, and Njoku, Fannin.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth a gamble to take a little bit, because also if Njoku goes down with an injury or something, I think Fannin has the profile to slot right in and be a pretty good tight end if he's really the only one there getting those opportunities. So I feel like you should throw a few shekels on him. I wouldn't go like overboard, but he's worth a shot for sure. And Wiles just pointing out he'll take Rice in the Badge Rose Brawl, like him in that contest. That's the one that you can do it in and not have to worry, because you're building super teams. So if he misses, you have ample wide receivers around him.
Well, and not only for that point, but also wide receivers, as playing it, like once you get past like the first couple of rounds worth of wide receivers, they typically start to fall. So you can get him in like round 13 in that, 12 in that. So it feels a lot better.
Yep, we are up here. Juwan Jennings, Addison, Pearsall, Myers, David Montgomery, Diggs, Pacheco.
Ricky or Diggs to me.
Ricky or Diggs. Okay. Let's go Diggs. Though I there's a guy that I would like to take if he comes back to us here. Now I'll throw, actually there's 2 guys that I have interest in taking here, but we'll wait and see what these other guys do. So because they're both in here, not giving away the secrets. Green bean and Wiles.
I was hoping we'd get the Burrow fallback. Did not get it.
No, we did not. Not lucky enough to do so. Damn it. Damn you, Jake. All right, he took Montgomery. That was going to be the guy I was going to ask you if we could take. Though I do have 24% Montgomery right now, so that feels also like a lot. You know what, Jake? Thanks for doing me a favor and taking Monty so I can't take him. I appreciate that. Bastard. All right, so we're up again. Juwan Jennings, Addison, Pearsall. I'm fine taking Pearsall. Laporta's there if we want to take a tight end. I don't have a lot of Laporta.
I think let's go Ricky P and just be super strong at receiver. Like, I mean, we legitimately, I know Higgins is number 2, but our receiver room, we have 4 1s and the best number 2 in football.
Let's see. We got Lamb.
I consider Ricky the 1 there.
Let's see. Lamb, Higgins, Metcalf, Diggs, Pearsall. That is that's a nice group. We do have 2 on 10 and 2 on 14 for the buys. Not like overly concerned about that, but obviously just of note.
Yeah, but I think we have so many stacking options. I mean, sure, we lost Burrow, but we have Dak, May, Purdy. So really, really good.
Yep. All right, I'm just gonna look for some more camp news here as well, just to see if there's anything that we haven't touched on yet. Underdog tweeted out Jaden Blue continues to stand out at Cowboys training camp. Anything about Jaden Blue or Javonte Williams that we think we should be talking about? Are you more in on Blue after some good camp news? Does it not matter to you?
Yeah, I mean, I took him some earlier. I'll probably start taking him a little again now. I've still been taking some Miles Sanders because he's been falling. And in part, the reason Blue's playing is Sanders has been missing some of camp. But yeah, it's just not a great situation to me. I struggle. I don't think Blue can, like, he could earn himself a role, but I don't think he can fully, like, he's not going to be this year's Bucky where he ends up the lead back or anything like that.
Yep. Wiles says, Steve, need a draft number check. I'm at 327 and was curious. So where are you at, Steve, roughly? I'm sure.
Are we talking just regular Underdog and like post draft?
You know what? Yeah, let's just do regular Underdog first to see where you're at there. Do you need to, is this going to be like bi-week math? Are you going to need to like have a calculator out and figure out?
See, I don't know how many slows I have going. I can ballpark it.
Oh, I love that.
My NFL Underdog 2025 season So not sprint, any of those, not pre-draft, not rookie sophomores, not super flex, is at 561. And that's
Jesus,
not counting a lot of slows.
Will you get over 1,000 by the end of the season or by the end of the draft?
Total drafts? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. We're up, by the way. Not taking Shakir unless you want to. I don't feel like we need to do that. We got Coleman, Kelsey, ETN, Andrews, Purdy, Coleman. I do want to bring somebody else up to you after this, though.
Yeah.
How do you want to play quarterbacks? First off,
that was definitely a rush pick. I think we could take somebody here at 99. There is maybe another option I wouldn't mind doing first, because I do think we could potentially wait. Let's see if the other option is here. I'll bring it up and see what you say. You think?
I can kind of assume who you're looking at. I just don't know which one you're looking at.
So,
well, hold on. Wiles and the Green Bean are here, but
I don't want to say I think I can smell what you're cooking, but I don't know which one. Was that it? Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, okay, that was it. That's what I thought. Damn it, Jake. Wiles says also you should be using his spreadsheet. Steve doesn't have enough time in the day to update that sheet because he has to update it with a billion. All right, so do you want Kelsey now, or do we just want to
let's pull up a quarterback?
Do you want
Purdy or Dak?
No.
I mean, if you want to go Ingram, we can, but I would probably lean quarterback.
Who do you want, Dak or Purdy?
Let's do Dak. I think Dak has a little higher upside. Ingram would have been fine, but the other reason for Andrews is Andrews and Green Bay play each other week 17. Andrews and Cincinnati play each other week 15. So there's a lot of just underlying correlation there.
Mike Rob says, Steve, how are your WNBA best ball teams going? I know you had 100% Reese.
Yeah. No, didn't play any WNBA.
Fantasy Dog says number 21. I like it. Steve says, or Wiles says, love it, Steve. What a beast. Yeah, Steve, that's an absolute boatload. Steve, do you have a regular job?
This
okay. All right. I'm just I didn't know. I never asked the question. I'm like, I was gonna ask. I'm like, how the hell do you do if you have a 9 to 5? I was like, what are you just at work? You're just cramming these in.
Yeah, no. Luckily enough, right now I'm able to do fantasy for work, and I'm doing it.
Absolutely incredible, people. Hey, again, if you haven't already went over to the FanSpeak Best Ball subscription, now that you know that Steve needs to feed his family, all based on your cents and dollars, buy the Fantasy Best Ball subscription now. It is $34.99 for the entire year. You can dig into Steve and Meg's minds. Steve's doing this. I mean, he just went balls to the wall. He just told us he does it for a living, family. Who doesn't want to know the rankings, the ins and out of a person who's doing this for a living? For a living, chat. I mean, come on. This isn't a guy who's just fly by night, come on. And also, if you guys didn't know, Meg does it for a living. I'm just putting that out there. So just saying, Shoup family, full in it, 100%, 0 to 100 every day. So again, if you would be so kind, you can go over. Link is in the show description. Sign up for the FanSpeak Best Ball subscription. You will get the best of the best. That is not guaranteed, not financial advice, but it is very good. I can see it. I look at it, read all the articles. So it's very, very nice to utilize. I know Wiles has it. Obviously, our chat lord, Mike, has it as well. So if you guys want to check it out, go over, sign up for it, and enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. But yes, thank you for everyone's support. Watching these shows, liking, subscribing on the FanSpeak network as we grow there. Grow our best ball subscription, and we're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna be adding both DFS and Battle Royale content to the Substack subscription. I'm gonna be starting to do Dynasty rankings and stuff like that going forward, starting for next year. We're excited to keep growing, keep building, and definitely want to thank everyone for their support.
Yep. And if you guys didn't know, Steve used to go to the Senior Bowl. So if you play some Dynasty, it feels like Steve's the guy you want to talk to, because he used to be boots on the ground at the Senior Bowl scouting himself. He would have been all over Cam Scatterbo right there. He would have got pictured, autograph. All right, Steve, we are up. Brock Purdy did make it back. Do you want to double up right away?
I mean, either one, Purdy or May, but Purdy with the fall, I think makes more sense.
Yes, it does. Let's do it.
So
All
yeah,
right.
that felt good that we were going to get one of those.
I like that. Coming back around, we got Christian Kirk, Ramondre Stevenson. We could take Loveland or Njoku, Mims, Ray Davis, Javonte Williams. How do you want to play this? Holy run on quarterbacks. They all just went.
Yeah. No. So I think we probably hit one of these tight ends here. Njoku or Loveland. I think either way, I'd probably lean Loveland, but
Wiles also with the back-to-back quarterback pick.
That's nice also.
Yeah, that's nice there for them. Obviously, Jake's going to be taking Keenan Allen again. We see you guys Herbert, so it's might as well add to the exposure.
It's actually a nice option now to backstack Herbert because it never felt great to backstack him with QJ, at least for me.
So you said you want to lean Loveland, you said?
Let's lean Loveland. Loveland, bring back for San Francisco week 17, so there's a bit of a tiebreaker there. I think they play Green Bay week 15 or 16. So again, some correlation involved.
Steve, we do only have 2 running backs. I just want to alert you. Yeah. We are in round. We will be in round 12 next pick. So let's just take a look at some of these running backs. Stevenson, Judkins, you're dead to me. Ray Davis, Javonte Williams, Tootin, kind of dead to me. Bigsby, Dylan Sampson, Benson, Harris, Rashad White, Jaden Blue. Like, we do have some options here. Anybody there that you kind of look at and be like, yeah, that might be the one.
Yeah, I mean, a number that you mentioned. I wouldn't do Davis with Cook, but I like him in general. But like Stevenson, even going further because we do have to wait a bit. Guys like Sampson, guys like Bigsby. When you say you're doing weekly contest content, do you envision projections being part of that or TBD? Yeah, I think I do want to work on doing projections. I already planned it out like for next year, doing projections for total best ball and like overall. Just this year, just as we were getting everything more off the ground, didn't have time for that. As for the weekly stuff, I'm probably going to try to do projections as well with that.
Well, that's good to know. I like to hear that. And I saw somebody ask if we were going to be doing are you doing any weekly winners before it closes?
I'm at 25 right now. I don't know if I'll do any more. Definitely not any more fast. Maybe I'll throw in a couple slows, but I did more last year. It's just, it's such a top heavy contest and there's just so many other things, like badge rows, stuff like that I'd rather be doing.
Yeah, and it's funny. I talked to Wiles about this. I don't think he's done any, or he's done a couple. I haven't done any. I think honestly, I'd rather just save my money and just do battle royales because things change so often that like you could draft a team right now and it could just be dead so early because of injuries and all that. And I get it. People are like, well, you pay one entry and then you have an entry in every single week. And I'm like, I get that, but I'd rather just put more money in every week and know the knowledge I know for that week and then draft, right? Like that just feels better to me.
It's just so top heavy. I mean, it's not a bad contest if you enjoy it. Like it can be fun and have that. And our guy Spread, he finished like 17th last year 1 week.
We are up, FYI. So Javonte Williams is there.
Do Rashad White, pull him up. I think he's a great option.
What do you want to do after that? Tillman's there, Leggette's there, Blue. We could take one of these Dallas Cowboys running backs if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if one comes back to us, but I think White is a very safe, solid pick to start. And then we could look at running back. I also think we could hit a tight end, not really.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, I'm not a huge. I haven't taken him some. I guess I thought maybe Ferguson was still there, but
we got Pitts, Strange, likely Zach Ertz. Look at that. Hey, I used to be at 82%. I'm at 33%. I've brought it down now. Zach Ertz.
Yeah, I mean that could definitely. We can probably wait on tight end now. So yeah, let's maybe look at running back again.
Tootin, Benson, Harris, Blue, Garendo,
I don't think Blue. I think Blue's a solid pick, particularly with our Dallas bet.
Yeah, that would, let's see, 5, 7, and 9. Yes, that puts us on another projection of not the same bye week. I like that. So let's take that. Plus we have Dallas. So yeah, that feels fine.
Yeah.
Do you want this to be a 3 QB build or no? Because then that's going to probably dictate what we try to do at tight end.
I think that's why I kind of was looking at tight end to just stop at 2, and I think we still could if like we did Loveland and like Ertz. But also I feel really good about Strange.
I mean, people, if you've been watching the show ever since early in the drafting season, you should be all over Zach Ertz for this. I mean, I've been looking at the camp stuff. He's catching a ton of balls. He's looked at in the red zone a lot. It's just like, what else do you need to know? They're gonna throw. JD loves Zach Ertz. He's gonna throw him the ball, and still being disrespected at tight end 20. This man finished top 10 last year. It's just like I don't know what else to do for the people. If you aren't drafting Zach Ertz, you got to get some. I mean, who else? Okay, so Steve, just look at the tight ends with me down here. Who down here do you think has better upside for touchdowns? Strange, Jonnu, Gesicki, Taylor, Otten, Arroyo, Chig. Do any of them feel like they could score more touchdowns than Zach Ertz?
The only one I'd say is Gesicki, just because I think he had terrible touchdown luck last year, and Burrow threw for 41. Burrow's thrown for 30 plus before. You know, Jaden might never throw for 30. I mean, not never, but he's far less likely to throw for 30 touchdowns, 35 touchdowns than Burrow. So just from that perspective, but getting Noah Fant did knock Gesicki down a little bit for me.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, again, like Ertz just still begin. It's funny, like so I've been saying it. I mean, obviously I've been drafting him all off season, but I've been saying it all off season long. I finally just started to see people putting it on their Twitters. They're like, "Does anyone know Zach Ertz is going really late in drafts? Like he shouldn't be going this slow." I'm like, really? You don't say.
He was a top 10 tight end last year. Nothing's changed. Yeah, I mean, yes, they added Debo, but you kind of look at combined, and we're assuming Terry's back. But you look at what like Noah Brown and De'Ami Brown did combined, because it was kind of like Noah Brown got hurt, then De'Ami Brown took over. So Debo will essentially have that role, I believe. And Zacchaeus had some usable weeks in there as well. So, and I do think Jaden throws a little bit more than last year. But yeah, I think Ertz you could just basically carbon copy what he did last year and should be very likely to be in that same ballpark.
Yep. And also, yeah, if anybody doesn't know, so Mike Raub, it says, since Steve and Meg update the rankings every 72 hours, I will finally get you my player review form, and for Meg and Steve, a form that breaks down every ranking changes since June 1st. But yes, Mike Raub is building us a form, a cheat sheet, shall you, for Battle Royale. So everyone stay tuned to that as well. I'm going to bring him back on at some point, and we're going to go over that before the season. Steve, back up. Tyler Algier, Garendo, Chubb, McMillan, Johnson.
Probably Algier.
I'm fine with that because Bijan goes down. That is the guy you would like to have. So right now, Steve, we are 2, 5, 6, 1. Jacobs, Cook, Rashad White, Jaden Blue, Tyler Algier, and then Lamb, Higgins, Metcalf, Diggs, Pearsall, Coleman.
Yeah.
And again, just Colson Loveland.
Ertz did go, unfortunately.
Yes, he did. I shouldn't have talked him up so much. People listen to me. Damn it. So does Gesicki get hurt at all with the Fant stuff, by the way?
He does. I moved him down my rankings some. Yeah. I still like him overall, and I still think you can make a high upside case for him. But yeah, I think unquestionably he's hurt a bit.
Yep. FK Cooler says, nice. Andrew and I can scratch the degen itch in those draft rooms. Yes, most certainly. Cannot wait for Battle Royales to start.
Yeah.
All right. So, Steve, we can either pull up Gesicki or we can kind of go down here and, I mean, how do you want to play this here? We could, if you want, I mean, there's like Ward and we can get Chig later if you want to take
let's do Cameron Ward. Yeah. I mean, we could have waited on Rodgers, but I think I want a decent share of Ward. I'm sure you do as well. He's looking pretty good. I know he's got the same buy as Dak, but
we still got Purdy. I mean,
we can. This gives us another option in case Gesicki goes for Chig. Could always tack on my old man Tyler Lockett late.
Yeah, you're not buying into the Iron
Manor hype.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he sees the field, but honestly, like I mentioned him earlier, he's like Matt Collins. He's a great blocker, big, decently athletic. But the things that we really care about for a receiver, route running, hands, not exactly his strong suits. So maybe he's learned and had the most amazing camp, but he's also a young guy who also missed essentially a year at Stanford due to injury. So I'm just not betting on that. I also think that of the rookie receivers, I mean, Restrepo, the undrafted guy, obviously has the Cam Ward connection, and then DK is, I think, more polished, and he's not the purest X like Kyle Manor, but he's just more polished. He's more explosive. So if he gets his way on the field, he could earn more targets.
Yep. No, I hear that. Gesicki did go, by the way, and also Mike Rob's asking, will you at least do weekly rankings for battle royales? Because he's a format that will rely on that.
100%.
7th overall finish in weekly winners to March 8th, 49-point week. Nice. That's what's up. Jake says, obviously Twitter take with a grain of salt, but did you see reports of Dallas trading for big time RB in the works?
I mean, I've seen some rumors out there. People have like speculated Kamara, which I love because I have 22% Kamara. I think it'd be an absolute smash there, but
I mean, it's funny that you mentioned that. Like Bruni and I did a segment earlier in the year. We talked about like guys that are a little undervalued and stuff. And when we talked about Kamara, I said like he's a guy I could see the team trading because they're probably going to stink. They can get a decent amount for him right now if they would go trade him. So that's somebody I could definitely see getting traded because he's just like, why are you going to have a shiny, car in a shit garage, right? Like it's that meme where it's the guy's like living in a trailer, but he has like a Bugatti, parked to the side of it. It's like, that's what Kamara feels like on that team. So if he got traded, like that wouldn't shock me at all, to be honest.
Yeah. I guess like we're on the clock in a second, but in terms of like other big running backs who could be traded, I mean, I think big time would be used loosely. It'd be like Antonio Gibson or guys like that who would probably be RB1 on Dallas. But
yep.
Is Chick still there? Yeah. You want to just take him?
Yes, I do. All right, so that puts us 3-5-6-2 with 2 picks left. So how do you want to play these last 2 picks? Do you want another tight end?
I mean, it's thinner at tight end, but I still think you can stop it too. I think it depends. I did see JCM went and Brooks went, and Rashard Smith, but I wouldn't mind tacking on a young running back.
I mean, wait, did you say Brooks went?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Eddie got him.
Damn it, Eddie.
The problem with the friends and family draft.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I like Giddens. Jarquez Hunter's interesting as well. The
Monongai.
Yeah, Monongai. I don't know. I love Roshan. God, I can't fade Roshan. Yeah, I mean, you can get really crazy.
You want to go Giddens or Hunter?
Yeah, 11 or 8. Does that affect us? 11 or 8? No, we can take either. Which one?
Go Giddens. He's a bit more of an insurance play than Hunter, but boy, if JT is any time Giddens like in battle royales that week, he's like a top 5 running back.
Yep. Yeah, I like Giddens a lot. Actually, I have a pretty nice share of Giddens already. Because of that. Because I like 2 things. One, JT has a lot of work, on his body, and so an injury could pop up for him. Not saying it will, but it definitely could, right? And also there's like not a lot of competition behind Jonathan Taylor. Like for Giddens, it's kind of his job to lose the way I look at it. So that's for a guy that for sure is going to be the backup down here, which when you look, like there's not a lot of that certainty down here.
No.
I mean, like Monongai is competing with Roshan Johnson. You have Keaton Mitchell,
Mitchell and Hill are competing.
Keaton Mitchell's popped his head back up and was like, hey, I'm pretty decent. And so like, just Giddens feels like such a easy play there when you're looking at the other guys that go around him.
No, I agree. And I don't mind Hunter because I think Hunter, he's less contingent value. I think he'll kind of have a role, a little bit of a role. Because I think Corm only does anything if Kyron goes down. They're very much carbon copies of each other. Where Hunter can give them that splash play, that explosiveness. So maybe he is a bit of a roll. But for something like this, like I want to bet some on Giddens as well, just because I think his upside is big. And we're looking, our running back room is going to be live and die by Jacobs and Cook for sure. But Giddens has the upside where even if it's like last year, JT misses 3 games. Those 3 games, Giddens is going to be just a smash play. And maybe that's the difference in getting us to the playoffs.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Wide receiver room looks pretty good here. So what, do you want to take another wide receiver though, I'm assuming?
I think we should take another wide receiver. Probably not Slayton as much as I like him, just with the week 14 bye. We could go Lockett with the Cam Ward thing. You could go.
If we take Lockett, that would
leave third week 10. So
it would
maybe actually who I'd lean to would be Ray McLeod.
Okay, I've started to take some more of him. Also, I've taken some Isaac Tesla as well. I know that's like he really only truly probably does well if like JMO or Monra go down, but damn, I don't know, man. He looks a little impressive.
He's a fun dude, that's for sure. But yeah, I just wonder with, he got a lot of run in that game, but it's also, they're such a veteran team. Cleve Raymond, Tim Patrick, they aren't getting preseason work. So
all right, so Ray, come on down, brother.
Nice.
All right, so that leads us 3, 6, 7, 2. Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, Cam Ward, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Rashad White, Jaden Blue, Tyler Algier, DJ Giddens, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, DK Metcalf, Steph Diggs, Ricky Pearsall, Keon Coleman, Ray McLeod, Colson Loveland, and Chig Okonkwo. All right, let's just quickly look at everyone else's team. Wiles 2663. Oh no, actually that would, I don't know what his last pick was. Damn it! It never shows that. I hate that.
Put it in chat, Wiles.
Yeah, Wiles. Who'd you take? Also, he just brought up Brees as the other person.
Yeah, that would be other potential traded, but I don't think it's traded like soon. I think it would be during the season.
DC Hawkeye 26% Ertz here. That's what's
nice.
Up. Yeah. Anyway, so who did he have? He didn't put it in here yet. But anyway, so he had Drake May, Justin Herbert. You know what? Let's come back to his team because he might put that in there. Green Bean went 2-5-9-2. Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love, Bijan, Omari Hampton, Isaiah Pacheco, Brashard Smith, Kyle Monangai. That is an interesting room. That is, you better hope Hampton and Bijan are the guys. And then obviously Pacheco, I guess, too. But
yeah, I think with Pacheco, I think it's pretty fine. But
it is. It's just like, after the top 3, you got some hopes and prayers down here for sure. Devontae Smith, Matthew Golden, Khalil Shakir, Kyle Williams, Cedric Tillman, Xavier Legette, Jack Besh, Pat Bryant, Adonai Mitchell, and then Brock Bowers, Tucker Kraft. Okay, not bad. An interesting build, to say the least. Incredible. Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley, Chase Brown, Jalen Warren, Braylon Allen, Taj Brooks, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, Deebo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, Marvin Mims, Adam Thielen, Josh Reynolds, Sam Laporta, Dalton Kincaid, Cade Otton. Okay, that's not a bad build either. Overall, like he has a pretty solid build.
Yeah, no, and he said, I did see him say he wanted Cam Ward with Calvin Ridley, so we sniped him on there.
Oh, you should. Hey, we'll trade you him for Taj Brooks. I'm just kidding. All right. DS Council took Lamar Jackson, JJ McCarthy, Chuba Hubbard, Kayla Johnson, Tyrone Tracy, Trey Benson, Miles Sanders, Nick Chubb, Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, George Pickens, Jordan Addison, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman, and Pop Douglas, Isaiah Likely, Jatavian Sanders, and Jawan Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like how he took Addison as the 4, so that he doesn't have to worry about it for the first 3 because your team's generally the most healthy through that time. So, and then B Grandy 17, 3573, Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Aaron Rodgers, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Joe Mixon, Dylan Sampson, Najee Harris, Amon-Ra, Lab McConkey, Tet McMillan, Odunze, Jaden Higgins, Burden, and Roman Wilson, Jonnu Smith, Arroyo, and Mason Taylor. That's a pretty solid overall team. The running back, kind of wish there was a little bit more there, but overall, not.
Yeah, he, as long as Mixon isn't seriously hurt, I think that one's fine.
Yep. And Wiles, I didn't see him put it in the chat. But anyway, so he Drake May, Justin Herbert, Bucky Irving, David Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, Javonte Williams, Roshan Johnson, Rico Dowdle, Jamar Chase, Marvin Harrison, Jameson Williams, Jalen Waddle, Egbuka, Wandale Robinson, Mark Andrews, Hunter Henry, Tyler Conklin. So I assume he probably took another wide receiver and we just can't see it.
Yeah, that'd be my guess, but
okay. Yeah. All right. So do we want to head over to a Badge Bros Brawl?
Yeah.
All right. We are going to switch gears on y'all. We are going to go over to the Badge Bros Brawl. This is electricity at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. If you are ready to enter with us into the Thunderdome, get your fingers ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And now it works, Steve. I'm telling you, like, this makes no sense ever. I just anyway, 2 to start. DC Hawkeye says Wiles took booty.
Nice. Yeah. So another receiver stacked up with May. Makes sense.
Should have took the shot on Javon Baker. All right. Oh, Steve with the Influencer 101 and Lol Simo's in here. Lol Simo and FK Coolers. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Steve, do we want to take Jamar Chase?
Yeah, I think Chase is pretty easy 101.
Yeah. I will take that. Where is Barkley now? Is he 5?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I mean, even in this contest, like, I still kind of want to take Barkley over JJ.
I am. And I also think, you know, as we talked about before, part of the reason Rice feels better in this contest is he will typically fall, and he'll even fall more once they announce the suspension. But I do think but I do think you know, running backs kind of taper off. Like once you get to like the Pollard range, you don't feel great about running back after that.
Yeah. All right, Jamar Chase, here we go. FK Coolers is getting this ended. When does it end?
Yeah.
Steve, in like, so now that this has been out a little bit and some ADPs are kind of changing a little bit in this, do you feel like you want to do more or less of the getting elite at the onesies?
I still want to get elite at the onesie, particularly quarterback. I'm over 25% on all 4 elite quarterbacks. Like I think I'm at least 30% on all 4. And obviously your percentages are higher in this because it's only half the people drafting, but that's like, I'm essentially double the field on all 4 elites, I believe. And Burrow, I'm right around 25%. So yeah, I think getting elite, even going double elite sometimes can pay off because it's just one of those things. Like if each of us take one of the 5 quarterbacks, including Burrow, any one of those guys could finish QB1. I mean, Burrow probably not QB1, but he wasn't far behind last. You know, he's QB4 last year. Like,
have you done any Lamar and Josh Allen?
I think I did them one time. I usually do like Lamar or Allen and Daniels or her. You know, like just because them having the same bye. Sure, I'm still tacking on a third kind of no matter what, but I like having 2 options every single week.
Yeah, I feel like that's a unique one. Like not too many people want to do that, so I want to make sure I get that in there again.
If you can push it through, it's fun.
We got Neighbors Collins, Brian Robinson, or Brian Thomas.
Neighbors and Achan.
Neighbors. Achan. Jake and I actually, so we had this discussion, Achan versus Derrick Henry. He's a little higher on Achan. I'm a little higher on Henry on here. Where do you come out on those two? Like, who do you think is going to finish with, you know, obviously the higher fantasy points? Because they're going, you know, roughly around the same.
Yeah. So I think Henry is a slight edge. I think Achan, I think you could make an argument in this contest that Achan probably is the highest ceiling. So if a running back's going to have like a 45, like Mixon had a 50-point game a couple years ago, but Achane could have like a 45-point game. Like Henry probably can't get up there because he's not going to get enough in the passing game. Like he might have like, 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, but I mean that's the extreme. That's how he gets to 40.
Yeah.
But it's like Achane could just do that, like with like 10 catches, 3 total touchdowns, something like that.
Yeah. I like Henry for the upside of the touchdowns. I think he just absolutely is just going to get as many as they want to give him. Also, Mike Raub just throwing that out there that you put the big old thing on the table and show the room who's boss, essentially. Absolutely hilarious. AJ Brown, Ladd McConkey, Tyreek, Higgins, Hampton, and Hall are the next guys.
Do you want to do an elite quarterback?
I'm fine taking Lamar Jackson, 100%.
Yeah.
So let's do that. And then do you want to take a wide receiver or do you want to scroll down and take any of these running backs?
I kind of like Hampton.
What is Achane? Achane's 12 as well, but again, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, in this contest like that. So
we'll have at least 5, if not 6 backs. So I mean, no more week 12s, but for running backs. But I think Hampton has the ability to not be like in top 5 RB, but he could be a top 10 RB for sure.
How many eliminators have you done, by the way?
Eliminator, I'm only at like I'd have to look, like around 20 eliminators, 15 to 20 eliminators.
Oh my God, one contest that I can keep up with Steven.
Yeah, that to me, originally I thought I'd do, at one point I thought like 75 or 100, but then it was like, oh, I'll do 50. But honestly, I might just get to 30, just putting money in other things. And I also, the eliminator is tough because that contest more than anything else is affected by these little injuries. Joe Mixon news, the Khalil Shakir news. I mean, stuff like that. I've already kind of definitely baked in since the plea deal, baked in the Rice suspension. But it's like these kind of, even these minor things like Mooney, etc. It just, I'm going to draft a couple more late, like right before it closes probably, but I don't feel as great about some of my early shares for that reason.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. DC Hawkeye saying he's at like 120 elims. That's awesome. Good job, man. Yeah. Hopefully you don't get too many of the injury bug. All right. Wilson, Adams, and Jigba. Cook is the next running back.
Adams or Evans at receiver?
Let's take Adams. I mean, honestly, I don't know what the hell.
And then do you want to go Cook for again Spike Week upside?
Cook, Walker, Chuba. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Let's do that.
I mean, I obviously love the idea of also potentially double tapping Adams and Evans, but we have Chase Neighbors already.
Yeah, that obviously helps us. And then Crazy Net Junkie took Evans right after us too. So that was the play right there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's how different have you gotten with some of these at the end? Like your last pick. So, have you taken Giddens? Have you taken Brooks? Have you taken like anything of that nature?
I've taken like Brooks one time, but what I've said before is I really like doing that when I am handcuffing it, because those guys are only going to pay off with the injury ahead of them. Like for this contest, like Giddens in our last draft, Giddens might be like Justice Hill last year, who had 4 10+ point weeks behind an elite back. Like Giddens could do that as the number 2 back, but those weeks don't play in. Like Justice Hill, he had like an 18-point game, so maybe that would score in this. But odds are Justice Hill's games, he could have 8 of those games and they're not going to score. 10 points, 12 points, they're just not going to factor in. But now if Taylor goes down, Giddens could have those 20-point games.
All right, we are back up here. JSN, Rashi Rice, Tet McMillan, DJ Moore, James Conner, and RJ Harvey are the next ones. We can't take Harvey though.
Let's go Connor. Big touchdown potential there.
Even the coach kind
of. Do you see the coach kind of? I mean, we could double tap there.
I don't know if you wanted to double tap it and then just kind of like that.
Yeah,
that might be.
Let's do that, and then we might be done at running back. And again, if Caleb Johnson is the touchdown, whatever they called him, freak, that's exactly what we want in this contest. And I don't know if you saw the coaching staff, I think it was Gannon, for the Cardinals kind of say, like, both Connor and Benson are going to have a role, but the roles, set, like, basically kind of poured water on that whole, like, Connor saying, oh, Benson's going to play a lot as well.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, the coaching staff, I think, obviously knows, like, James Conner's like your best running back. Like, they want him to touch the ball a lot, but I think Trey Benson probably takes some, like, shrapnel of, like, you're not playing unless Connor says so, right? Like, so I think that's probably why Connor came out and was like being a good teammate and said that. But,
no, and I totally believe that.
Yeah. We got some really nice
tight end looking like
Laporta, Hawkinson, Kelsey, Andrews, Ingram.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Laporta here at this one of these two picks if he's still there.
Okay. Quarterback, we got Mahomes, Murray, Nix, Fields, Purdy. I mean,
we can probably wait on that until the next pairing.
And Lolsimo, as you say it, takes him. Thanks, Lolsimo. Tim D says he's pumped for Jeopardy. Let's go. Again, Tim D, if you don't know, we just stay right here. This is a continuous stream onto Fantasy Jeopardy, or Best Ball Jeopardy, I should say. All right, DJ
Pickens or JMO. I mean, just big time spike week upside with those guys.
Yeah, let's go Pickens first here, and then do you want to double tap it, or
let's double tap it.
All right, I'm fine.
Had Laporta been there, I would have pushed for Laporta, but let's get another lines piece.
Yep. So far that puts us to 1550. Achane, Hampton, Cook, Connor, Johnson, Chase, Neighbors, Adams, Pickens, Williams.
What would you say for these? How often do you? I'm almost always two tight end. Now it depends on who the first one I get, but even if we, ideally get one at these next two picks, I just think the tight end is almost never going to hit your flex, and so having two, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I look at it as if I can get something, if I get one of the guys that's before Ingram, like Ingram or higher, I will take two. Warren is actually I'll throw Warren in there too. If I get Warren or more, then it's two. If I go past that, I can talk myself into three.
Yeah.
Just because a lot of people, I'm going to get killed on that if I only have two and they both absolutely blow.
Yeah.
So I'd rather take a third one there and just want some points, because the elite guys are just going to absolutely kill us in this one.
I like Andrews as one of these two picks.
Yeah. Do you want to double tap that? Because do you want Warren or Ingram too? And then we'll be done with it.
Let's do Warren.
We got Fields, Purdy, Prescott, Caleb there as well.
Let's do Warren. I mean, I like Ingram a lot, but Warren could be a unique unicorn.
Did you just see what that said to him? It said, I clicked on his thing. It said listed as starter. Really? You don't say.
Took him 14th overall.
Yeah, listed as starter. I would sure as hell hope so. If not, you drafted incorrectly.
I mean, it's so crazy. Sean Payton, who the draft day reports where he was banging the table for RJ Harvey. It was he wanted him all along, all this stuff, and now it's he's listed as 5.
Yeah, it's so fake, and they're and I saw people be like, "What? That makes no sense." And it's just it doesn't. Obviously, we know he's a starter. It's just going to be there with Dobbins. They'll be 1A, 1B, however they're going to play at the begin. He's not going to be. If he doesn't touch the ball week 1, I'll stop doing what I do. I'll stop dreaming. I won't do any more best ball. Nothing. There's no way.
Yeah, if he's healthy, he's out there. It's that simple.
Yeah, he's crazy. Could AJ Brown destroy me? I definitely don't have enough of him with T Higgins. Oh, same with T Higgins. I think Higgins could destroy you potentially if Chase goes down. But Brown's really hold on. We'll finish that. We're up here. Quarterbacks, we have Fields, Purdy, Prescott, Williams, May. Wide receivers are Dunze, Olave.
Dunze?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, as our 6th guy, that's fine.
And then let's look at quarterback maybe.
So if we want to pair something up here, it would be Dak. We obviously have Andrews with Lamar, and then
Caleb also now.
Goff is there as well for us. If
2
we
seconds.
want. Oh shit!
What we get? Oh, we got
Oh my God. I I forgot to actually click on him.
Because I was like, oh, there's nothing in the queue.
Oh Lord. Not star method absolutely killed me. So wait, is that the same? No, okay, that's different buys.
I mean, Purdy's a good pick.
Is
Obviously, right now we don't have a stack with it. Hopefully, we can fix that. But
yeah,
FK is going to come out here and just take Pearsall for.
that's okay. I mean, there's other things there. Yeah, Goff, Caleb,
Dak also.
Dak, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I back to what you were saying about the tight ends, like the Andrews Warren. Like, yeah, I'm fine with 2, but I have to get 1 like that I feel good about. If I don't, I'm like, I don't know if I can roll with 2 like there.
Yeah. No, generally I'm that way. Like I probably, and it also depends on like, so I've definitely done like Loveland Ferguson and done 2 with that because I'm like, okay, I feel that's kind of, slightly below, but not too far off. But yeah, like a lot of times with an elite, I'll just go down and get like an Ertz or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Let's go Ricky.
Yeah, we'll take Ricky, and then do you want, because either one bye week is fine.
Let's go Caleb. Caleb has more rushing upside.
Steve, have you been watching him in camp? The dude has had a rough go of it thus far. I don't know what he's doing out there.
Yeah, hope is that it comes together, and we see that just down the stretch he's just considerably better. I will say Ben Johnson's first go around, start with the Lions, they started slow and then they really turned it on.
Mike Rob wants to know your streaming schedule for the rest of the week. Please tell the good people.
So Thursday I'll be on with Meg for our sibling showdown tomorrow night. Then Friday I'm going to be filling in for Friends of Best Ball. Not sure who the guest is going to be yet. Need to figure that out because Meg's going to be out of town. So she's not going to be able to do it. So I'm going to fill in. And that might be a longer stream, like have the Friends Best Ball and then like make it into a longer stream, but not sure the time on that yet. So I need to figure that out.
Okay. All right. Paul Southworth says drafting around my 120th Elam right now as well. I'm not worried about the recent injuries as they build almost exclusively 3-5-7-3 conservative builds with minimal bye week overlaps already. Yeah, that sounds like the best way to do it. So sounds like you already know what you're doing out there. And DC Hawk says no Kraft love, because I kind of said like I don't want to go that route. Like Kraft's is just, that's not a quarterback or a tight end that I want to have where I only have 2 personal. That's my own personal opinion on that. But I don't hate Kraft. I just don't want him as only my first and then have to get a second.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think Kraft is in that mix, but I probably have him a little bit behind Loveland. All right. What do you want for this last pick here? Another receiver, another running back?
I mean, honestly, like I think I'd rather have a receiver.
I'm going to go Jaden Higgins. He's got a lot of good buzz.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. Is it?
We're the first pick, so they took. But
yeah, I did it take it? I clicked it and like
need to refresh.
Yeah, I think it didn't even fit the refresh it and it did take him. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ended 3-5-8-2. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Caleb Williams, Devon Achane, Omarion Hampton, James Cook, James Conner, Caleb Johnson, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Devontae Adams, George Pickens, Jamison Williams, Rome Odunze, Ricky Pearsall, Jaden Higgins, Mark Andrews, Tyler Warren. Steve, I like this team.
Yeah, no, I mean, I like it. Obviously, we got all, even though Purdy was a panic pick, we were still able to stack it with his number 1. I mean, Kittle would have been nice, but got all 3 quarterbacks stacked, including an elite. We have, I think, pretty sick running back room. And then our receivers are start out pretty strong as well. And they're Chase and Neighbors, Adams, and then got a lot of value and upside there. So then, of course, getting Andrews with Lamar, I love that combo, Andrews Lamar in this.
Yeah, I feel like we have a really high floor, very high ceiling team here. With the wide
Mhm.
receivers that we started out with, and then the running backs that we kind of put together there. So like that a lot. Let's just look at Lolsimo here, 3762. Fields, Prescott, Herbert, Genty, Kyron, Travian Henderson, Pacheco, Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, Tyrone Tracy, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Thomas, Drake London, Lad McConkey, Xavier Worthy, JSN, Sam Laporta, TJ Hawkinson. Overall, pretty solid looking team there.
Yeah.
FK Cool.
Actually, could you go back to that one second?
So Lolsimo.
Yeah, I like going the 7 running backs there because he took Genty, but then kind of waited and then took starters. And Jalen Warren maybe not, but I think it was smart to go 7 running backs because I've seen other people like kind of take one early like that, and then they still only stop at 5. And if you're doing that, essentially you're doing a hero RB build. I think he did it the right way in taking add to volume there because let me look at his receivers again real quick. It's like what 7th receiver is going to score more than Lamb, Thomas, London, McConkey, Worthy, and JSN? You just don't need to add a 7th receiver at that point.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I like how he pivoted and did it that way.
Yeah, it's a well-built team. FK Coolers, 2682, Jalen Hurts, JJ McCarthy, Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, Ken Walker, RJ Harvey, David Montgomery, Jordan Mason, JJ Monra, Tyreek, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Smith, DK Metcalf, Zay Flowers, Egbuka, and then Evan Ingram, Dallas Goedert.
And I like the Mbuka pick because he is not going to be anywhere near 100% owned, and he's going to the Bucs offense, which could just be a total smash.
Yes, definitely. And if Chris Godwin is not, if not right throughout the season, just at all for whatever reason, Egbuka is a very big value right now.
And like we talked about, like getting just a little unique in this contest can go a long way.
Definitely. Yeah, I fully believe that as well. That's why I've taken some like Taj Brooks, and I've gotten like real unique with it where guys are going to be like less than 2% owned. Just because you just never know. Some of those guys do hit, and if they hit in a big way, you are setting yourself apart from the field by a massive margin.
Yeah. Well, and like some of the recent camp news, like for instance, like Tank Bigsby, Dylan Sampson, or Jerome Ford, whichever way you want to take the Browns, those guys are not going to be anywhere close to, more than 15% owned, 10%. So yeah, I really like that approach.
Yeah. Cooler says I almost didn't take an 8th wide receiver, but Egbuka is the exact reason I did it.
Yeah.
I like having at least one lower owned as long as you don't have to reach too much. Yeah, like I don't mind reaching a little bit, especially like in a running back room that I put together a really solid one, and I'll just take Brooks or whatever. I'll take the shot on it, but yeah, I agree. You don't want to like do it all the time.
Yeah, and what I will say is I think reaching for tight end can be good because and that's why Ertz, I think you and I probably both have a lot of Ertz in this. Again, he was a top 10 tight end last year. If he does that again at 5% ownership, which is only 5% because Andrew and I are in this contest, it's just you could really get a smash play there. And he's not the only one. And I know he's got Jonnu there, but Pat Freiermuth was a top 10, 12 tight end last year. As I mentioned before, Gesicki, who, yes, now has the fan situation, he had the exact same catches and yards as Ertz. He just didn't have the touchdown. So they go his way this year. He could be top 10. So it's easy. It's so much easier to sneak in the top 10 among tight ends. If you get a top 10 tight end, obviously you should want him in this contest.
Yep. Yeah, no, agreed. So we only have 10 minutes till Best Ball Jeopardy. So Steve, let's do an exercise. I'm going to open up this is just my the 2025 season, so it's not eliminate or any of that, but I'll pull up my exposures. Okay. You can feel free to roast me on any, or you can feel free to pump me up and say that, well done. That's what's up. Do you want me to categorize it, or do you want me to just leave it as is?
Categorize at least through do the draft size on the side, the 12 person. So that way we're not getting the Badge Bros stuff.
Okay, here I got you. All right. So, Do you want me to still categorize it by position or no?
Yeah, let's go. Just quickly go position by position.
Okay, so
See.
Baker's my most exposed.
Hey, I mean, I like that. I like Burrow. I mean, Stafford. The news lately.
Yeah.
Look, I have him like 10%, so I'm gonna start pushing that down. Just curious, where do you have Drake May?
Oh, Steve, don't crap on me too bad here.
Oh.
We're gonna go down pretty far here.
Oh no!
Right
Oh
there.
no!
3.8%. 3.8. Yeah.
All right. Every draft I do with you from now on, we're getting Drake.
Yeah. Yeah. Just not. No. I will tell you, I've taken May in the eliminator a little bit more. But yeah, a lot of the I really got a hard time. I know you and Meg you and Meg sold me on Scatterboo. I have a really hard time getting there with Drake May. I don't know.
Okay.
Something about this.
Come on, Jake. If you're still in here, I'm pretty sure you're high on May. You need to help me out here.
Yeah. Ouch. Anyone else that you want to see, like quarterback wise, like where I'm at on
this?
Also, Jordan Love. Look at that. 1.3%. Suck it, Jordan Love.
Where do you have Jaden?
Jaden. He's gonna be a little higher, non-biased opinion, of course. 10%.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm actually moving up because he's been falling of late. He's been falling to like 40. I'm like, okay.
Yep. All right, let's go to RB here so you can see. No surprise, Roschon Johnson still at the top. I'm ready to be hurt once again.
I like I don't have that much Roschon. I'm like 8% Roschon, but yeah, I like White, Caleb a lot. Henry, Taj, that's higher than
Brooks, baby.
I love it.
16%. Let's go.
Yeah, Scatterboo, I'm a little higher, I will say. I'm 27%. But no, I think it's good to be over the field, and just on that, like, you know, the whole like Jordan Renan saying Tyron Tracy is the guy. What was he saying last year? Was he saying Tyron Tracy was the guy, or was he saying Devin Singletary was the guy? That's what I want to know.
Who's that?
Jordan Renan, the Giants beat reporter. He had a quote that he, you know, Tyron Tracy is the guy you need, or the starting running back. And he very well could, but it's like end of the year. And also how we get fantasy points is, of course, touchdowns and receptions, two things Scatterboo does really well.
Yeah, it's funny, Mike Rob saying that essentially I'm getting written up live on stream. Going to have to watch Drake May tape as penance. Krosky or Coolers wants to see the FK Krosky, which I don't think I don't have a ton of him here. Yeah, only 5% in this. I have taken him a little bit in the eliminator. And also somebody, you want to talk about somebody else that scrolled the fuck down on a Badge Bros Brawl. Took a Krosky Merritt on there as well, just to be a little different. But so I do have a 5%. I don't know if that's good or bad. All right, hold on. Go back to running back here. So then Scatterboo, Giddens, Hubbard, Ford, Tajay. Oh, look at that. That sucks. I took a lot of Devin Neal like right out of the gate.
I did some as well. Yeah.
Damn. I hate that one for me.
Yeah, I like Braylon Allen. I'm very bullish on him. It sounds like they want to use him as Monty role. Mm-hmm. So I think that's good.
Yep. Yeah, Genty, Jacobs, Harvey, Chase Brown, Charbonnet, Kyron, Joe Mixon, Jalen Wright, all at 10%.
Where are you at Bijan? Oh, there I see him, 9%. I just saw him.
Was he right there?
Yeah. And I think that's good. Like I'm honestly, Jefferson's the only one of the top 6 I'll be a little below the field on. Just because he typically goes 2-3, and I think he should go more like 5-6. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the top 6 guys, I want a good chunk.
Yep. All right, switch over to wide receiver here. We got 5 minutes here. So DeAndre Hopkins, number 1.
Okay.
Keenan Allen, number 2, and then Trey Harris. Look at this. Okay, just in with one, out with another. And then Metcalf, Worthy, JMO, Keon Coleman.
That's good with the Shakir news.
Yeah, I like Keon Coleman a lot. His per route data was fairly good with the ball in his hand. So I do like Keon Coleman. Leggett my Leggett is your Adam Thielen. So
my Adam Thielen might be double that.
Let's check out Adam Thielen. 5%. That's $54.
I think I've made you take all those.
Yeah, I think so. Oh Jesus. Yeah, Metcalf, Worthy, JMO. Let's see here. Yeah, Tillman, Adams, Jaden Higgins. I have a decent amount of him. Marv, Jalen McMillan before the Egbuka really thing popped off. I
Yeah.
do have a lot of Egbuka in big board though, like a lot of Egbuka.
Yeah, no, I have a ton there.
Besh, Monra, Higgins, DJ Moore, Sutton. There's Egbuka 11%.
Nice.
Jalen Knoll, Cooper Cup, Bruni Cooper Cup 10.3%. You're welcome.
I like the Debo 10%. That's good.
Yep. Not too bad there. Matt Golden at 9, Pierce Hall at 9. I try to diversify the portfolio as much as possible.
Sorry, where are you in Diggs? Just curious. Diggs.
Oh boy, 7.
Okay.
Not terrible for me, but not great. I think I'm higher on Kyle Williams actually. All right, let's go to tight ends. No surprise, Zach Ertz 28%. That's a lot. But it's better than 88. It was, or no, 82% in big board. Ertz and then Ferguson, Gesicki. God, it took us so much to Gesicki be the whole before the fan thing.
I still think he's probably fine. Like I really do.
Yeah. And then let's see here. Freiermuth again before Jonnu.
Still think that's fine.
Yeah. Strange, Njoku, Mark Andrews. That's everything above 10%. And then Evan Ingram, Tyler Warren, Kittle, Loveland, Kelsey, McBride, everything above 7%. And then down here, it just kind of starts getting ugly. The Mason Taylor, Jawan Johnson. I don't have a lot of Laporta. I don't know if that's going to bite me in the ass or not.
It's at a weird spot in the draft right now.
Yeah. Tucker Crab off the schneid says, did I hear Kyle Williams? You sure did. I like Kyle Williams. Let's see. Who's my lowest? Cole Kmet and TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah. I'm a little higher in Hawkinson. Just
Brock Bowers, 2%. What could go wrong for me?
Yeah. I'm a little higher in Hawkinson because he did, last year he had 0 touchdowns, but 2 years prior than that, he had like 170 fantasy points. And it's like, if the touchdown swing back his way and he's fully healthy, he could easily get in that, be a top 10 tight end again.
Yep. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. All right. We got 2 minutes, y'all, until Best Ball Jeopardy comes on. I do see people waiting in the wings to get on here. Bruni, if you can hear me, you know what? Bruni, welcome on to the stage. You let me know when you want us to get off so the good people can watch yourself, HooHames, and PPR Tyler take it to the max on Best Ball Jeopardy. I'm so excited to watch this. This is going to be a good one.
Waiting on Meg. She usually does the intro and then brings me in. So waiting on her.
Waiting on Meg. We will filibuster for you while you are waiting. What's the you know what?
Oh wait, can I just I see somebody looked it up for me. AQ Fresh. I just want to bring this up. According to a tweet from Jordan Renan on September 5th, 2024. So 3 weeks later than this, he said he thought Singletary would get 80% of the Giants snaps. So, and this is not a knock on Jordan Renan. He's not a fantasy guy. His role is what he sees. It's not a fantasy take.
Yeah. Meg, welcome to the stage. How are we doing?
Hello. Very excited for Best Ball Jeopardy or Fantasy Jeopardy. I love Bruni giving you a hard time about that.
Yeah, my bad.
I loved it. Ready for Best Ball Jeopardy. I had fun watching you guys before I then finished getting ready and finished some rankings. So
awesome. Well, Steve, I think we're gonna bow out.
Yep.
Meg, you can graciously take over as host, and everyone. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out with Steve and I on Lineup Legends, and Best Ball Jeopardy is about to be a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good luck to both HooHames and PPR Tyler. It should be
Thank you guys. All right. Well, then I will bring them on. Good drafts, guys. We are switching over to Best Ball Jeopardy here. So I am bringing on HooHames. I'm bringing on PPR Tyler. There they are. This is the matchup for tonight, folks. I got to do my pregame interview as we switch into Best Ball Jeopardy mode. PPR Tyler, I know you wish this was all like name that college, but how are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling? You got a tough matchup against HooHames. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I was doing a little studying on stream today, just trying to get the quarterbacks down. I did a little tight ends, but then I've been MIA these last 6 hours. I literally just walked in the door. So I'm kind of coming into it fresh. No warm up for me. I
thought you meant you have been studying the last 6 hours.
No. I was at I had some football meetings, not best ball related. And it just took forever. It was more like administrative stuff, but it doesn't matter. What matters is is that I like HooHames. HooHames has been, you know,
he's the man.
In my chat, he puts out great content. He's been a day one on my channel, one of the main guys that, you know, I look to as just a guy that I respect in this industry. I hope I fucking blow out HooHames tonight, though. Like, I am just too competitive. I want to assert my fantasy knowledge and prowess as much as physically possible. I hope I blow the fucking doors off HooHames tonight.
Oh my God. Okay. BP just gave by the way, thanks for the dono. Thanks for the super chat, BP. He gave lock the FN Tyler. He gave it and then a LFG boy. So we got it all from the chat, but thank you, BP. BP's trying to pump you up, PPR Tyler. So yeah, my grandfather was a football coach like you, and he always said, we don't want excuses, we want results. So
exactly.
Is that what you give to? Do you give a little, don't want excuses, we want results to your football team?
100%, you know, and it's more of like a, you know, I have the utmost confidence in myself and my abilities. I'm going to go out there, play every rep, you know, play through the whistle and just see where we land. You know, if the game shakes out, you know, HooHames comes in, drops 40 on me, then, you know, we're going to shake hands at the end of the day, sign respect, and then we'll go on our way. But make no mistake that it does not take away from the competitive fire that is going to fuel me for this next hour here. I want to fucking win.
I love it. I love the enthusiasm. By the way, as you guys are coming in, you know, watching Steve and Andrew draft and then coming into Best Ball Jeopardy, as you're coming in, please hit that like button. If you're on Twitter, I promise you, it's much more fun here in the chat. So come over to the YouTube streets, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to FanSpeak Network. Best Ball shows every single day of the week. And, you know, support the guys here. You know, you can support them in chat. You can answer the questions. You know, it's easier on your side than it is their side, but you can have some fun in answering questions with the chat. If for some reason you are not following these two amazing Best Ball content creators, PPR Tyler and HooHames, both have amazing channels. If for some crazy reason you're not following them, links are in the description to their YouTube and of course their Twitter. Please make sure you're following. Now, pregame interview for HooHames. How are you feeling today, my friend? And I do love this, by the way. This is like minus Steve, kind of like a super flex face-off, right?
Yeah. Like
you guys are like the three super flex guys in our space, and now we've got two of them facing off here today for Best Ball Jeopardy. Well, HooHames, how are you feeling?
Yeah, so like I knew we were going to play each other a while back because you and I figured that out, right? Like,
right, we did
Friends of
figure
Best
that
Ball.
out. Yes,
and I messaged him, and I was hoping that it didn't happen during the Superflex thing because I only was doing Superflex. I had no idea what was going on. So like. So it.
So was I though. I was only told.
Yeah. So, but I was like, at least it's PPR Tyler who's also stuck in these streets. So, but yeah, like he said, I've been in his chat for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I really like his show. I still watch it. So like it. I mean, I'm just excited to be here. Like, just so you know, I like on stream today. Like my mind's been a little out there today. Like on stream today, I took my third quarterback, Geno, stacked up with Jacoby, and I was at the 2 spot. I wrapped around and just took naked Bryce Young, forgetting I had 3 quarterbacks. So, So, like, there you go. So I left the house for a while, hopefully cleared my mind a little.
Okay. So you cleared your head.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Tyler's coming in after a meeting. But again, we don't want excuses. We want results. We got a great matchup. We got great folks in the chat. Again, hit that like button and answer along with them because as of now, I will be the scorekeeper behind the scenes. But as of now, Best Ball Jeopardy starts now.
This is Jeopardy! And now, here is the host of Jeopardy!
That's me, Justin Bruni, the host of Best Ball Jeopardy. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Here with another great semifinal matchup between HooHames and PPR Tyler. Loving all the love and all the smoke in the introduction there. Gentlemen, how are we doing? How are we feeling? It sounds like we both did a little bit of studying. We both did some introspective thinking, you know, took a walk, you know, went through some admin work there. What's the confidence levels feeling like here?
I'm confident. I'm nervous though. Like I want to. I've talked about it on my stream. I talked about it the first time I was on here, which feels like 3 months ago. HooHames, your match was before mine, right?
Yeah,
like
it
was a long time ago.
Over 2 months.
Yeah, you're gonna be a way harder opponent than Emo Cowboy. That guy had no clue what planet he was on. So like, it's like a real opponent.
Unfortunately, the lowest score of our tournament.
Exactly. Playing the freaking 0-16.
We expected better. We expected more out of Tyler, but it happens. It's what to expect. What to expect.
Yeah, I think we're evenly matched. I think there's things that he's a lot better at here, and I think there's categories I'll be better at, like bi-week math.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna
like I'm not great at it, but I think I'll be better than you.
Okay. I actually think I know the bye weeks. I just don't know how to do them.
Well, you did better in the bye weeks than your opponent. Obviously, someone who self-admitted that they didn't know the bye weeks, but again, that will help. Okay, so Tyler, you have the highest score between the two of you, so you have control of the coin toss. You can take the coin toss yourself, or you can hand it off to HooHames. What would you like to do?
I'll defer. HooHames, call it.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure we had the same amount of points, but
was it?
Yeah, it was exactly the same. But I'll go tails. Yeah,
heads it is. Tyler, the board is yours.
Guess who feels like there could be some college in there? Let's go. Guess who for 4.
Guess who for 400. Let's see if there's some college in there. Which running back led the league in yards after contact in 2024? 910 yards after contact. Guess who?
After contact. Well, I just feel like it's got to be the guy who led the league in rushing. Maybe. I would hope it would be. I have 2 guesses. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't say Saquon Barkley. I'm gonna go Saquon Barkley.
HooHames to steal.
I'm gonna guess Derrick Henry, but I'm not sure.
That's an answer?
That is my answer.
Okay. Correct answer is Derrick Henry with 910 yards after contact.
Yeah, look at Derrick. Good for him.
The board is to HooHames. He doesn't.
Name that stack for 4.
Name that stack for 4. Staying at the 400 level here. We've got QB 29, wide receiver 24, wide receiver 81, and wide receiver 93. Name that stack. These are Best Ball Mania 6 rankings, position rankings.
I believe that is Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, Torrey Horton, and MVS.
Tyler to steal.
I thought that was it. But then the 24 was throwing me off, though. That's why I was like, wait. Okay, 29.
Yeah.
Is this no, that's not. Oh, it could be right. Is this A-Rich? No, Pittman's not that high. Oh, I don't know what this is. One more guess here. Who goes after Darnold? Before Darnold. Yeah, it's wrong. I'll go A-Rich, Pittman, AD, Downs. That's not right. I'll just go. I don't know.
That's an answer. That's your final answer.
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. We had Rodgers, Metcalf, Austin, and Wilson.
That
was a Steelers stack there.
Shit. I dropped
had a couple of correct answers in the chat. Of correct. Board is still to HooHames.
I thought it flipped whenever somebody got it wrong.
Make it take it.
We'll go random best ball for 4.
Nahodny best ball for 400. You said.
Yeah.
That's Slovak for random. We've got RB29, RB52, RB61. The team wide receiver 2 ranks wide receiver 25. You just need to tell me the team. I don't need the players' names. I don't need who they are. I just need the team.
Trying to remember who goes right next to him. I feel like RB29 is the first. We'll go Jacksonville.
Tyler to steal.
Is it the Commanders?
Final answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Let's go. All right.
That is Robinson, Eckler, and Krosky Merritt.
Yeah.
Krosky Merritt climbing up there. 61 already.
Yeah.
The board shifts back to Tyler. What are we thinking here? Tie game here at 400.
Yeah, let's go name that stack 600.
Name that stack for 600. Okay. We've got QB 24 and wide receiver 30. The team RB1 had 1,079 rush yards last season, 1,079 rush yards in 2024. And this team plays the 49ers in week 15 in 2025.
So you need just the QB, receiver, and then the running back?
QB and receiver. That's it.
Okay. I think I know, but I have a guess for sure. Just wanted to make sure I'm not getting this wrong, but I think I know it. That all feels right. I'm just gonna give it a rip, go with my gut. I'll go let's go with Cam Ward, Calvin Ridley.
Final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct for 600.
All right.
The board?
Yeah, let's go name that stack for 2. Stay there.
Name that stack for 2. We're looking at only ADP in Best Ball Mania 6. So QB ADP 103.5. Wide receiver 1 ADP 67. Wide receiver 2 ADP 69. Tight end 1 ADP 38.
Okay, I think the tight end one I think is helping me out here. That all feels like it's right. The pick 67. I think I got it. Yeah, let's roll with. I just want to make sure I'm not jumping the gun here. I just don't think it could be anybody else. Let's go with Brock Purdy, Jennings, Pearsall, and Kittle. Final answer.
That is correct.
Yep. All right. We'll stay in that category. Go for 8.
For 8. QB 15, ADP 118. Wide receiver 87, ADP 212. Wide receiver 124, ADP 215. This team led the league in scoring percentage in 2024. Name that stack.
I did all the fucking quarterback teams today, and I forgot it since the stream this morning. Okay, it's pretty one. Caleb. It's the one that's after the 4 that I fucking know. Oh, it's like oh, is it? Oh, damn, it's gonna piss me off because I know it. Oh, is it wait, is the wide receiver? It's just a random wide receiver, correct? It's not the wide receiver 1 on the team. It's just a receiver.
That's the receiver on the team that goes at that ADP and that receiver rate.
Yeah. Okay, so I got it. I think this is I don't know the 124. Oh wait, 124. That's crazy. Is this Drake May, Demario Douglas, Kayshon Boutte?
Final answer?
Final answer?
HooHames to steal?
They led the team. I couldn't.
Why
can't
I think like it's either New England or Minnesota. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go with Drake May, Kayshon Boutte, and Kendrick Bourne.
That is incorrect. In the chat, a fellow competitor, Neil Orfield, with the correct answer. New England definitely did not lead the league in scoring percentage last season.
That's what I should.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That was just as easy as Kittle gave away that 200. That should have been your big clue there.
Yeah, I should have.
Honestly, I had no idea who the last wide receiver was.
All right, it's still my ball, right?
Yeah,
that's correct.
Okay, we'll go with this. We'll just finish out the category. We'll go 1,000.
Finishing out, name that stack for 1,000. We've got a quarterback ADP 114, a wide receiver ADP 72, a wide receiver ADP 156, and a wide receiver ADP 215. Name that stack.
ADP 72. Okay. No. 156. No. No. No, that's not it. The 72 is throwing me off. 114. So this is right after Purdy because he's won at 100. It's like a round later. Who goes a round after Purdy? Let's go. I don't think this is right. We'll give it a 156. Oh, I literally have nothing. I'm drawing a blank right now. Let's just go. It's probably not right. Let's go Caleb. No, because he goes next to Purdy. Whatever. Caleb, Rome, Adunze. That would be Luther Burden and fucking Olamide Zacchaeus. Final answer.
Final answer. Olamide. That's a first pronunciation. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. That was an interesting way that you said Zacchaeus' first name, though. HooHames to steal.
All right, we're gonna go with Drake May, Steph Diggs, Demario Douglas, and Booty.
Fuck.
That is correct.
Damn it! God, we
correct.
were
Yeah. That's why I was trying not to smile whenever I seen it. Like I remember that Drake May and Goff were next to each other.
Oh, damn it! Yeah.
How much was that one for, Bernie?
That one was for 1,000, I believe.
Okay, that was a steal for 1,000. Okay, so then HooHames 1,400, PPR Tyler 1,200.
Okay, that's close.
All right, we'll go break out the olds for 4.
Break out the olds for 4. Showing their age. We've got RB52, 30 years old, 4,722 career rush yards, 4.8 yards per carry, and 4 rushing touchdowns last season. This running back has fallen 9.2 ADP spots in the last 2 weeks. Who's that old?
I'm fairly sure I know, but I'm going to think it over.
I think I know it. I think I know it too. I think we have the same guess.
I'm going to go with Austin Eckler.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's who I had.
Yeah, he had 4 rushing, 4 receiving touchdowns. I remember. Olds for 6.
Olds for 6. Break out the olds. We've got RB51, 29 years old, 6,843 career rush yards, 51 career touchdowns, and this player is up 8.0 spots in the last 7 days. Name that player. Name that oldie.
Tyler knows it. I can see.
Pressure.
Why can't? Okay. 29 years old.
Tyler's just doing the age math, put him back in college.
Yeah.
Working in reverse.
Hey, he's only like 5 years older than me. 4.
I can't. I'm trying to think of who. Like, I have Eckler so much higher than everybody else in that range. And the other guy that I'm thinking of has been falling, not up. Up 8 spots in the last 7 days, and he's old. This isn't right. Actually, I know that's not right. How long? Probably time or close to it.
Getting there.
Yeah, he's way too young for that.
A rare guess I'll share from the chat off the shine.
Bobby Miles.
Booby. It's Booby.
Booby. Okay.
Booby in. All right, coming up on that time though.
All right, this is wrong, but I'll say Najee Harris.
That is incorrect. Tyler to steal.
I think I'm right. I don't want to again. We'll go Nick Chubb. Final answer.
That's right.
That is correct. That is
Yeah.
correct. 4,600. 4,600. All right. Tyler, the board is back to you, sir.
I knew the last two olds. Let's go to olds for. Let's go for 8. I'm better with playing with a lead.
With the olds, you said for 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Olds for 8.
Olds for 8.
We've got wide receiver 79, 33 years old, 12,965 career receiving yards, 83 career touchdowns. This player is down 6.8 spots in the last 7 days. Who's that oldie?
It is one of two players. The first player I don't think has played long was this good, but I mean, I'm just gonna talk it out. I'm just gonna talk it out because I'm probably going with this player. I think it's just actually I don't want to say it because if I'm wrong and I say someone else, I think I know it. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to hold this up here. Hey now. I just don't know who else this could be. Odell's gone. 79. That links up. I'm just gonna lock in DeAndre Hopkins. Final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct with the 83 touchdowns.
The only other guy in my head was actually it could be the next guy. Who knows? So I'm not going to say it. Let's go. Okay, we're feeling good in this category. I had that right away. Let's go to 1,000.
1,000 for breakout the olds. We've got QB 30, 36 years old, 46,135 career pass yards. Plays the Commanders week 15, and this player is up 5.1 ADP spots in the last month.
Yeah. Didn't you just say Rodgers was QB 29, and this is the guy that goes after Rodgers, which would make this a particular somebody. He's up because I could see that too. I think I know this one. The division matches up to. I don't see how it's. Let's go Russell Wilson. Final answer.
That is correct for 1,000.
Yeah. All right, we'll go for 200. Same category.
200, clearing out, break out the olds. We've got RB28, 30 years old, 7,078 career rush yards, finished RB16 last season. Who's that oldie?
RB16, RB20. Why is this like the first one that didn't come to my mind immediately? The 201. 30 years old, RB28. That's around that B-Rob range. RB6. Oh, is this a second guess? I already guessed this player. I think this could be. Oh, does he go that low? No one likes this guy? He's not 30. He could be. 16. It kind of lines up. I hate that this is like the one that I'm going to get wrong. 30 years old. 30 is throwing me off because I don't think this guy's 30. RB16 last year. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with it. My gut served me well so far. Tony Pollard, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Aaron Jones.
That is incorrect.
No!
If I told you guys the player is 29, if there was an error there, what would you say?
I would say that it's James Conner.
Okay, and Tyler?
But that's wrong.
I would
Tyler?
say that I didn't think that far ahead. It's not James Conner. I would say they are.
It's not James Conner.
Yeah, I don't even. I think Aaron Jones. I thought Aaron Jones was right.
It's not Aaron Jones. It's not, it's not him. It's not Najee. I mean, I don't know if the age would have helped, but it was actually 29. I don't know maybe the birthdays. His birthday just happened. It was last month. Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
He was RB16,
and he was RB16 last year. He's fallen.
Yeah, that's what fucked me up was the fall because he's fallen. Yeah, I wouldn't have ever got that. So you're fine.
Yeah, sorry about the birthday. I thought for some reason he turned 30 last month. It still says he's.
I thought
29.
he finished a lot higher. Honestly. Yeah.
Neither of you got that right, so I believe back to Tyler.
Yeah.
Yep.
I shouldn't use my guesses on the bye week math. I should probably do it something that I'm probably good at. So let's go get. I don't know. Guess who for 600? Let's do that.
Guess who for 6? Staying in the middle of the board, we've got 6 receivers who averaged 7 receptions per game in 2024. Name 3 of them.
Name 3 of them. Average 7 catches a game. I think I want to say 1 because he was so bad. But You got to think like the guys, I'm not just going to go off base ADP. Who are the guys that caught a lot of balls? Okay, I'm going to go with, let's go him. No. Okay, I'm going to have a crazy one for you. Right. I don't know why I think this is right. Maybe I'm a slot guy. I'm going to go. I just feel like Chase, you just never know. He had a lot of explosive plays. I'm going to go Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Wan'Dale Robinson. Final answer.
No, incorrect.
Fuck. I thought Wan'Dale had like 100 catchers.
Robinson. Wow.
I thought he had 100 catchers or some crazy shit. He just had
140. He had 140 targets.
I think he had a ton of catches.
I think he may have had like 70. He did not have a good catch percentage. Yeah. He did not have a good catch percentage.
I thought he had a ton of catches. That's why I guessed him, because he's like
ton of targets. Ton of targets. And people talk about it a lot. People talk about it a lot for his ADP value.
Weird fucking answer.
But yeah, when you see a guy going as late as he does, 140 targets.
I was like, I don't know, man.
All right. HooHames, your shot here.
I'm going to say Chase, Amon-Ra, and Neighbors.
That is correct. Top three.
Damn it.
Top three.
You just got fucking Chase. I'm
took him right off the top of the board. Yeah, when you said I was going Wan'Dale over Chase, I was, wow, okay.
When he said I'm going to do something wild, is it crazy that Wan'Dale came to my mind?
Yeah.
As soon as he said that.
Crazy, bro. See, someone said a Wan'Dale in there, dude.
No, I was like, I knew he had the targets. I thought maybe that got you.
I didn't know.
The other three, just for reference, were Lamb, Nakua, and Godwin. So Tyler, you had two correct.
Yeah,
it's Chase, St. Brown, Neighbors, Lamb, Nakua, and Chris Godwin. And Chris Godwin would have counted.
ADP. I don't know why I try to get too cute with it.
All right, board is back to HooHames.
We'll go ADP stocks for 4.
ADP stocks for 4. We have the tight end that has risen the most ADP spots in the last 30 days. Name that player.
I feel like I got it.
I think I know, but I'm making sure. Making sure there's nobody at the bottom of the board that I'm missing. I'm just going to go Colston Loveland, final answer.
That is incorrect. Tyler to steal.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Elijah Arroyo, final answer.
Up 25.8 spots in the last 30 days. Elijah Arroyo. That is correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
Board is back to Tyler. We're trading punches here. I love it. I love it. I love the back and forth.
If I lose by 600, that fucking Wan'Dale Robinson is going to haunt me the rest of my life.
That should. I think
it's like
that should.
Tyler Boyd fucking clip last year. You remember that shit? That was bullshit. All right. ADP stocks 600.
ADP stocks for 6. All right. We've got a flex player. So this is any non-quarterback who has risen the most ADP spots in the last 14 days. So any running back, tight end, or receiver. That's what we're looking for. The biggest riser last 2 weeks, non-quarterback position.
There's one guy that I love clicking that is Rose, but I don't know if it's enough. 14 days. Oh, shit. It's got to be a running back. There's no way it's a receiver. It could be, but running backs usually. Oh, man. Running back. Oh, no. I feel like the guys at the bottom of the board can rise more because people just click them. Oh! Yeah, I think it. Yeah, when I said that, it kind of helped me. I think let's go Krosky Merritt, final answer.
That is incorrect. HooHames to steal.
It's one of two. In 14 days. Man, which one is it? I'll just say the two since he can't steal it. It's either Dylan Sampson or Tank Bigsby. And I think it's Dylan Sampson. I think that happened just over 2 weeks ago. So Dylan Sampson, final answer.
Fuck.
That is incorrect.
No!
We are back. We are back to RB51, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb
Nick
and
Chubb.
Woody
Oh, I
Marks.
thought for
Again?
sure it was Sampson.
Nick,
Man.
Wow.
Nick Chubb and Woody Marks are the two
Yeah.
biggest risers in flex. It goes Nick Chubb, Woody Marks, JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, then Tank Bigsby. Sampson is all the way down, I think, at like number 9 or 10.
Okay, so that happened 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I thought
that's
I
why I couldn't get the.
If you look at the last 30 days, Sampson is the biggest riser by about
Okay.
15 spots over Jerome Ford. So
Okay.
just coming down to the timeline in the window
Yeah,
there.
I didn't have the timeline right.
All right.
Yep.
It's me then, right? Still?
Correct.
All right, let's go stay in
So
this one.
last round.
Let's do stocks for 1,000.
Stocks for 1,000, moving all the way up to the board of the 1K here. We've got which quarterback and tight end stack fell the most combined ADP spots in the last 7 days. We're looking for a quarterback and tight end stack, biggest faller combination in the last 7 days.
Last 7 days. Oh, the combination in the last. See, this is interesting because it's like how much am I going to play the combo? It could just be the one I'm thinking of. Because the combination combined is going to throw me off. I don't think there's been that many tight ends that have fell like that, though. Anyone got hurt? I have a guess, just so I might use all my time here just to make sure I don't. Tight end. It's the tight end that's throwing me off. Johnny, no. Oh, but the quarterback hadn't fell though. Okay, I'm just gonna go because I can't think of any tight end that's fallen other than Gesicki, but Burrow's not falling. Yeah, let's just roll with I guess Stafford Ferguson final answer.
HooHames to steal.
Trying to decide if the combined on Fields Taylor is more or if the Gesicki by himself was more. I'm gonna go with Burrow Gesicki actually with just the Gesicki drop for final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Aaron Rodgers and Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu's fallen even in the last 7.
Yeah, the 7-day thing threw me off because I was like,
yeah,
that was a while ago.
Well, it makes sense. I've seen Rodgers in the 18th round a couple times lately.
I thought Stafford would have fell more than both those guys combined.
Neither of their tight ends made any significant tight end movement.
Yeah, but I just thought Stafford like combined, but like you took Rodgers because it feels like they go in the same spot. Yeah, that's fair.
I think Gesicki's dropped like 15 spots himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I thought Stafford's falling 2 fucking rounds. Like that guy fell.
There's no drop for Burrow.
Yeah. All right,
So,
let's go. I guess we'll stay in this category that we suck at. Let's go 800.
800 versus the 200. Okay, here we go. We've got which QB and wide receiver stack fell the most combined spots in the last 14 days. So now we're going from quarterback and tight end to quarterback and receiver, and 2 weeks rather than 1 week at 800.
Man, okay. Oh man, it's like it could just be fell the most. No. I'm trying to think of the receiver part of this. $14. Ooh, I don't think they fell that far though. I just want to run it back, but I just don't know the receiver. It's the receiver I'm thinking too much about the quarterback. It's the receiver that I should be focusing on, but then it's like shit.
Got some guesses from the chat. I don't see any correct answers yet.
Yeah, that scares me.
It should make you feel better.
Yeah, I know, but it means that I'm not gonna get it probably if the chat's not.
The chat's not gonna get it.
If the chat's not gonna get it, I'm not gonna fucking get it.
Those damn geniuses.
Okay, let me go like fucking off. Cut receiver. The receiver part's throwing me off. Let's go. I'm just gonna stick to my guns because he fell so much, and I have no other guess. I'll just go Stafford, Devontae. Final answer.
That is incorrect. HooHames to steal.
In 14 days.
2 weeks.
This is a hard question. This is a good question. Good trivia. Good trivia.
Yeah, I have an answer, but it's probably dumb. Like
Okay.
a lot of yeah.
Not worse than Wandale.
That's when you put up those type of numbers, you can take some liberties. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We do have a correct answer in the chat. Took him a minute.
Is it Bo Nix and Pat Bryant?
Is that a final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Matthew Stafford and Tutu.
Are you fucking kidding? God damn! I
Tutu.
thought about Tutu, but I was like, he doesn't even fucking move.
No one's saying no to Devontae, even though Devontae wants nothing to do with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, I should have guessed. Oh,
anyone
so
watching
close.
Netflix?
A quick update. We've got PPR Tyler 4,000, HooHames 2,400. Obviously, Double Jeopardy still out there.
Matthew's gonna fucking sweep me.
Lots of points here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still me somehow. Let's just finish this category out, baby. We're killing this thing. We're 200.
You're clearing out stocks. What QB has risen the most ADP spots in the last 30 days?
Because I cannot believe how high this guy goes, and even the guy from me, 30 days. I got two. Oh,
but there's only one.
Yeah. My gut tells me to go with this guy. Not try to get too cute. It's a 200. Anthony Richardson, final answer.
That is correct.
Thank you. I almost said JJ McCarthy. I was like, I'll just take the $200 question. I think this could be the guy you think. Okay.
200 to Tyler and back to the board, sir.
All right, let's go. Guess who for two. I need to see a couple go in.
Guess who for two, he says. Which QB led the league in pass attempts that traveled 50-plus yards in 2024? Had a total of 8.
This guy's got a cannon. This could be A-Rich. I don't think you do that many, though. It could be. I honestly could be. 50-plus attempts that traveled. So this isn't 50-yard completions. This is like A-dot. Okay.
Correct.
Got it. I know guys who threw the ball all over the place. Attempts. I'm, sneaky. I feel like they just didn't connect on a ton. Oh, fuck. This could be just any quarterback. I'm just going to go. Let's go Josh Allen, final answer.
That is incorrect. HooHames to steal.
I have no idea. Like
Okay.
my idea is bad.
A lot of guesses in the chat. And none of them, or I'm sorry, one of them. One of the guesses in the chat is correct.
That travel 50-plus. Oh,
Correct.
QB which led the league in pass attempts that travel 50-plus yards in the air. Okay.
8 of them.
Like, he was really bad at it last year. But I'll go with Mahomes.
That's what I almost said.
Yeah.
Is that a final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. That was Jared Goff.
Goff,
Really?
goof.
Something to potentially look out for from Caleb Williams, I hope.
Man. Okay. God, I've had the ball forever. I don't like picking. Let's go. We haven't been good at this at all. Let's go. Guess who for 1,000?
Guess who for 1,000? Nope, nothing there. 9 running backs recorded 50-plus receptions in 2024. Name 5 of them.
Tariq Cohen? I'm kidding.
Why do you that hurts. I'm a Bears fan. That hurts. That still stings.
Okay, 50. So okay.
Like Johnny Knox is back. Just,
5 of them. Jeez. Okay, I got 1
for 1,000.
Yes. Got 1, 2. I think I have 3. Yeah. Oh man, this is one that's totally gettable. I should be able to. I have 3. I just need to unlock my brain.
Unlock it.
Yeah, I'm just going around the board mentally. Oh man, I don't think he had that many. Fuck. Maybe him. Oh, 4. I have 4. No. Oh. No. Oh, I need 1 more. I have a 5th for an emergency option, but I need 1 more.
Well, you can only give me 5. Can't give me 6.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying I have 4 locked in. I need.
You're on the fence with 2.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with the 5th.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, this one's gonna kill me. Oh, all right. Let's go. Hopefully, he played enough games. Denver. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
All the shit poop.
Who did I just say? Who did I just think? Okay, let's go. Okay, Bijan, Gibbs, Breece Hall, Achane, and who was the guy that I literally just? Oh, Alvin Kamara. Final answer.
Yep,
that is correct.
Let's go.
Nailed him.
I almost said Rachaad White. Was he on there?
Rachaad White is on there.
Okay, good. That was the guy that I was gonna.
So the list was Achane, Kamara, Bijan, Breece Hall, Chase Brown. Surprised no one said Chase Brown. Rachaad White, Jahmyr Gibbs, Javonte Williams, and Aaron Jones. Javonte Williams and Aaron Jones.
Yeah. I think people like Bucky's kind of like a sneaky one. You think he caught a lot, but he didn't.
He had 47.
Did he? Because I remember Rashad caught a ton.
He had 47.
Yeah. Right.
HooHames question. He didn't get it. That's unfair.
He's
over here like he's like, yeah, that guy had 53.
I don't know. Yeah,
57. He was
basically every question he's answered. Almost all of them. I've been like, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I was curious about the Kamara one. I know if he played enough at the end, but he guessed the time. All right, let's go. Guess who for 8?
Guess who for 800? The tight end won in red zone targets in 2024. Had 25 total. Tight end won in red zone targets, meaning no other positions. This is only for tight ends.
No possible way. It's Trey McBride. Tight end 1. So probably caught a good amount of touchdowns. Let's just go. I gotta guess. No, the targets is like, you just never know. I'm not grinding red zone targets like I should be these days, I guess. It just seems too easy for an $800 question. Seems too easy.
Well, you don't know it, so that must mean that HooHames doesn't know it either.
The chat probably knows it.
Chat might know it. Actually, chat has not gotten it yet. Now.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah, the chat does not have it. So.
Shit. All right. Let's go. Like, who's the guy who just played a lot of games? Oh. I don't think he had a lot of touchdowns though. I'm just gonna go like targets. I just feel like it's kind of a weird one, but $800 question. I could totally see it being this guy. Let's go, Jake Ferguson. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
HooHames
to steal. I don't think he played enough games.
Oh, that's right. He got hurt. Damn it.
I'm split between 2 people.
Okay.
Who are you split between? Let's hear it.
Andrews and Ertz.
Okay.
Andrews had 11 touchdowns last year, so we're just going to go with him. Mark Andrews, final answer.
That is incorrect. Oddly enough, we were looking for Travis Kelce. Travis
Kelce.
Kelce
Oh,
led all tight ends in red zone targets.
He only got 4 touchdowns.
I thought when you said Ertz, I was like, "Fuck, that's right."
Well, it wasn't very good. It wasn't very.
Yeah,
I was going to say like Kittle off the top, but then I don't know. Okay,
wow.
all right, let's go.
PPR Tyler, make it take it.
Shit, let's go. No, Hodnai.
No hodný.
1,000. Let's go with 1,000.
No hodný best ball. No hodný best ball. I just need you to name the team. That's it. So RB 26, wide receiver 48, wide receiver 58, wide receiver 77. Name the team. Name the team.
Wide receiver 48. Sheesh. Oh, it's hard when you like a team locked in your mind. You can't think about anyone else other than that team. Oh, no, that's not right.
Really quick, I think there is a mistype on the first line. That should be RB 28. I don't know if that's going to change anything.
Oh, yeah.
That should be RB 28, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to confirm in just a second, but when I was looking at that player in my head was at a different ADP. So I'm just going to confirm. No, they are RB 26.
Okay. All right. It's like that weird fucking tier.
Couple correct answers from the chat.
Yeah, because they're smart as shit.
They get by.
Yeah.
We got Steve in there.
Like this is the one I should just like I just feel like I should get this. RB.
I'm so lost.
It's the RB I thought I had it, and the RB's throwing me off. Let's go. That could maybe fit in there. No, actually, maybe. I don't know. Let's go. Because I'm gonna be pissed if I don't get it. Can we go Denver Broncos? Final answer.
That is incorrect. HooHames is steal. A big potential steal here. HooHames coming down to it. So this. I'm telling you, there's pressure right now. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no clue. So, because the RBs in that area are like,
that's what's screwing me.
Yeah, it's because it's not those guys. It's not them. Further down. Is it actually them?
Is it them?
That's not right either. We got I'm just gonna 48. There's like no wide receivers forever.
Coming up on time.
We're just gonna go with the Giants, New York Giants.
Okay, that is incorrect. We've got the Houston Texans. We've got Joe Mixon, Higgins, Kirk, and Jalen Noel.
Mixon is the ADP is fucking me with Mixon.
Yeah. That's like the third Mixon question we've had.
Yeah,
neither one of us is.
He keeps screwing me because it's like I was thinking Giants, like Packers, like whatever. Yeah, it's screwing me. All right, good trivia. This is good trivia. Okay, I feel like you would definitely, because I fucking hate bye-week math, and this daily double's still out there. You would definitely put the daily double and the bye-week math 1,000 because
there's only so many left, and yes, there's a lot of bye-week math left. So
I know I pick it. I'm gonna go bye-week math 1,000. We'll get this out of the way.
Bye week math for 1,000. He wants to get it out of the way. We've got the
Oh,
AFC South.
are you fucking kidding me?
The AFC South
serious?
times the NFC North. So, gentlemen, you total the bye weeks in each division, and then you multiply them.
Oh, that's nice.
Tyler, you're up.
Okay. Oh, I know this. Wait.
Oh.
Okay. I am so bad at math. Okay. No, I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
7 Dingletary saying boycott Bruni. That's awesome.
Okay.
This is not the first time we've rolled these out, so this is not new.
Okay, wait. Okay. I know. So. It's one or the other. Let's go with. I need to like write it down. Just remember that number over here. Okay.
Careful, giving HooHames all that time. I see the lights on. I see the numbers are running.
I know the numbers. I can't do this multiplication. I know the numbers. I think though. This is so embarrassing. Okay, wait.
It's embarrassing that I don't think so. I don't know about embarrassing. It might be embarrassing if you were able to like do it like right away. Like if you would just like had the number right away, I think people would like.
This?
Think this guy's a super nerd. We have finally some correct answers.
632. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
But we do have some correct answers in the chat.
Well done, chat.
All right. Now, like, I have to think. I can't think with people talking. This is the thing. Like, I can't. Like, I have ADHD. If something's going on, I can't think.
All right, everyone.
So, like,
noise. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
I'll mute my mic.
Like, hopefully, it's 30. I'm assuming it's 35 times 24. So, 3 times 24 would be 12. 52? No, that's definitely not right. That's way off. 12 times 24 or 24 times. Yeah, I don't know. 24 times 3. Actually, that's 72. So the 72 times 72, half of that is uh 1,080. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
The correct answer was 840. Okay. I think you had the math correctly. It was 35 times 24. And I don't go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, I did it wrong. I should have did 25 times. Like, I should have did 25 times 34, and I just figured it up in dollar bills.
Yeah, you could have did that. The math behind that, the thought behind it what do you pay for a BBM? $25. 35 times 25 minus 35 is how I did it in my head.
It should have just been 25 times the 34, and
then subtract
and basically did like a 1/4 of 34 or 35 to get the answer. Yeah.
All right.
Well, you got 1,000 out of the way, Tyler.
Yeah, I still got the ball somehow. Fuck. All right, let's go. I'm getting the fuck away from there. Let's go 800. Let's at least the thousands out of the way. Let's go 800 random best ball, whatever that is.
Nohodny best ball. Week 17 bringbacks. I don't need the exact players for which ranking, but I need each player and each team name. So team A, we've got wide receiver 43 and wide receiver 45. Team B, we have QB 22 plus wide receiver 29, and Team B ranked 8th in pass attempts in 2024. We're looking for 2 team names and 4 player names.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. What do you need again? Sorry. Say it one more time.
This is a Week 17 bringback, right?
Yes.
We got a Week 17 matchup. Team A is providing us with wide receiver 43 and wide receiver 45. You need to tell me the team name and the 2 players. Same thing again for Team B.
Oh, I got it then.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, we should be good because I know who QB22 is. That helps me out. So you need the team name and the player names.
Correct.
All right. I think we're gonna go. Yeah, this feels right. I think unless
Feels good.
I'm just not gonna overthink it. I've got very far by not overthinking it. We're not gonna overthink it. I think Team B. I'm gonna start with Team B. Team B, I think, is the Dolphins. It is Tua and it is Waddle, I believe. And then Team A would then make it at the Bucks. So I believe that it's going to be Godwin and Igbuka. I'm going to final answer that.
That is correct for 800. Well done.
Here we go.
Well done.
QB studying paid off that question. Thank God. Let's go. Nohodny 600.
Nohodny best ball 600. Another week 17 bring back. We've got Team A with wide receiver 42 and wide receiver 44. Team B, wide receiver 31 plus wide receiver 56. Team A's QB1 ranks QB 18. Name that bring back. Again, both team names and all 4 players.
Team A's Oh, yeah, let's go with the QB. Let's stick with that. Except I don't know it. It's the guy that goes, oh shit. Team A. Okay, Team A. Okay, it can only be a couple players. I know 20 and I know 19. This is bullshit. Team A, QB 18, QB 18.
Yep, chat lighting it up. They got it.
Oh. No, that's not right. Oh. It could be right. Yeah. Is this okay, I think Team A, that would be then, because Team B would be him and yeah, okay, I think I got it. Okay, Team A, I think it's the Packers, and it's gonna be Golden and Reed, and then Team B is going to be Ravens, Flowers, and Bateman. Final answer.
That is correct. Again, well done for 600.
Okay. Got a ton of love. All right, yeah, no bye-week math for me. Let's use it on something I can get. 200, please.
Nohodny best ball 200. Again, just name the team. So wide receiver 23, RB 23, wide receiver 33, RB 56. We just need a team name here. Schnurdy der.
Running back 23. I wish I knew my running backs a little bit better. Got 3 a.m. by Rob Thomas stuck in my head right now.
Okay.
It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. Why am I so bad at this fucking 200s, man? So they don't have the QBs. That's what screws me. 23 and 33 is what's really throwing me for a loop here. No. Oh, is this the Bears' final answer?
This is the Bears' final answer. Correct.
Bang. Cool. All right. Now here we go. This is where it gets this is where we lose our mind. Okay. Let's just try and I don't want to give him time to think. I feel like that's kind of the way I should play this year. But I also kind of want to get that daily double that's somehow still out there. And like he could, because if he gets the daily double, then I could actually be fucked. This is actually bad. This would not be good.
I'm pretty sure you're like,
I don't know.
We haven't had a score update.
We're gonna hold the score for now. I think we're gonna hold the score.
Yeah, hold the score.
Making a little build up here.
Yeah,
build up.
Yeah. What do you put it? Let's go bye-week math 800. We'll just go work our way up the board. Please be the double.
Bye-week math for 800.
Yes. Yes.
What do you want to risk as we go back to the board now?
You want the score update now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still at 2,000, I think.
Yeah, what's the score update? Yeah.
The score update 6,800 PPR Tyler, 2,400 HooHames.
I mean, I shouldn't. Does tiebreaker matter? Like, do I need points for anything or no? I just need to win.
Yeah. You need a bid 0.
Yeah, it's just that feels so lame though.
That's what like.
It's up to you whether you want to be lame or not, sir.
What
are we wagering here?
I'll wager $500.
500. That means you can lose up to 500, but you can gain 1,000. Where do you want to go for one of these last 3 questions?
I hope the 200 is pretty easy.
Commanders times the Texans
divided
by the Chargers plus the Dolphins.
Okay. I think I got the Texans one wrong before in that last one. So this actually, I think that was the one I got wrong. Yeah, so I think that was one I got fucking wrong. I know. Oh, Dolphins. I don't know I do know the Dolphins. Chargers. Oh, I don't know that one. This isn't some decimal shit, is it?
It's a whole number. I can say it's a whole number.
Oh, thank you. All right.
It's for 200. If it's division and it's at 200, it's probably safe to say it's a whole number.
I think those are both.
Chat's got it. Well done, chat. Well done.
It's a whole number.
Mm.
Well, it's times the top one. Jesus, that's what's screwing me. Okay, I think I got the bottom one then. I thought it was plus. Okay, I can't do that math.
Do that math.
I can't do the math.
Do that math.
Oh,
just like people are asking Najee Harris. Just look at it. I don't know when they're going to cut his eyelids open, but it needs to happen soon. Gentlemen's time. What do we think?
Yeah, no, it's just fucking. We're gonna go with a nice solid number 6. 6 is the final answer.
6 is the final answer. Is incorrect.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
The Dolphins are like the only team I don't draft.
Damn.
I'll tell you if you want to know it. That's the only one I don't know.
This is a steal for only 200, not 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
Can we just figure this out together? I think the Dolphins.
I believe the answer is 3.
The correct answer is 3. Very good. So it's Tyler 12. For just pulling it out of your ass. Not bad.
I was doing like fucking 92 divided by like 24 or something.
That was not it.
That was not it. No.
We'll go 72 divided by 24. I can't remember the number exactly.
Yeah, this man's a math teacher.
Yeah, I don't teach math, dude. I sometimes happen to sit and babysit the kids that are in the math class.
Awesome. I love those teachers.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? 6 or 4?
4. We'll do 4.
4 for pride. The QB1 in 2024, his 2025 bye week times the RB1 in 24 times their bye week. The wide receiver 1 in 2024. Throw in his bye week. Same for tight end 21.
Clarifying question.
Is this?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Running back 1 is that 18 or 17 weeks? Because I think there's a difference there.
It's for the full. It's for the full.
No, well, is it half point? Yeah, I assume it's
half point PPR full.
So it
full
is.
18.
So it is Saquon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Who? I don't know. What? Who?
Yeah. Because in full point, it's actually Gibbs over 18. Because he played 16 games.
But this is
I thought Jameer had more than him with week 18 though. But
he didn't. Not in half point PPR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we always use half point because we're playing BBM rules here.
Right.
We're in the streets.
So it's that 14 at the end sucks. So it's
lots of different answers in the chat here.
Yeah, it's 630 times 14, which would be, I think. Let me see. 7 times. Yeah, 630 times 14. So 6,300. And then it's, I mean, I'm going to be close, but I'm not going to have it. It's going to be like 6,346 or something.
That's incorrect. No. Tyler,
We're
you
going to go
wanna
with how many times I've thought about punching BBG square in his fucking fat face. 7,332.
Close.
Final answer.
It's close. It's close. 5,040. 5040. So we were looking for Brock Bowers. So I'm not sure where he got the 14. He was the tight end. Chase was the receiver. Barkley was the running back, and Lamar was the QB.
I was points per game, which was George Kittle at 13.3.
Nope, not per game.
Yeah,
Total false. Total false.
Yeah, that's why.
Yep. Okay. I was wondering. It's like he kept saying 14. I was like, who the hell?
That's why. Because I had Kittle in my head because I do my stuff based on points per game. Instead of,
1,000%. This is probably the hardest one in my opinion. So if you want to give it, either of you guys want to give it a go, it's no
real
problem.
quick before this one. Shout out to BP for all the super chats for Tyler. I had to shout that out. Thank you, BP.
Yeah, shout out BP. He sends me Caleb Williams DMs on Instagram every single fucking day. Loves them. Can't get enough. Oh, is my quote? Yeah, I'm not gonna waste. I'm not gonna waste the chat's fucking time.
So
yeah, I was going to say anyone
week 17
anyone's feel free
opponent.
to answer it.
Yeah, that's a 10 times Jaguars week 17 opponent, which is an 11.
That's where
times Lions week 17 opponent, which is a 6. So I would do the 66 times the 660.
That is correct with a banger.
Oh hell yeah!
Yep, going out with a banger.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, well, I got smashed.
As he said, Tyler delivered on his word. So we'll tip of the cap for that.
I just think I got the right questions at the right time. I think that's what it was. Like
you said,
every
you would know them, but you would have it.
Yeah. Every question that we knew, like that was pretty obvious, like was when you had the board. And I know the first time we played, the rule was different. Like I know that it was that because whenever I played Sean, like whenever I lost the board, like whenever he stole and lost, he got the board back. Like
early adaptations of the game. Early adaptations of the game.
It
didn't work in Sean's favor either.
We haven't played in 4 months, HooHames. I was still teaching when that last time I played.
Yeah.
That's true.
It was fun. I'm not complaining about it. It was just different. That's why I asked, because I thought last week that that was what was happening, and I wanted to make sure.
Last week wasn't
finals,
me.
right?
That was Megan last week still.
So a quick update, and again, a great game by both of you. We appreciate both of you. The semifinals are now PPR Tyler, Cody, Neil, Candyman are the 4 semifinalists. Do we have a Minnesota Man semifinals? I don't know. We'll find out. We have to figure that out. The bracket will be officially out, but we have Neil.
Wait, Neil fucking won?
Neil, he came back through the losers bracket. He lost to Pete, then beat Steve in the losers bracket, then came back up, and Neil, who had been in the chat answering questions, crushing it here, got the last one right. He's ready, people. He's ready.
If
Neil
it's me
is back.
If it's me versus Neil, I'll invite him over for a drink in my studio apartment. He probably lives less than 20 minutes away. We'll do an IRL Best Ball Jeopardy stream.
Could you imagine an IRL Best Ball Jeopardy
so
stream?
funny.
That would be pretty epic.
I was in the corner whispering to the camera, I'm going to get him wasted. Math, he's not going to know what that is.
He's already trash talking. You don't want this smoke, Tyler. So I'm rooting for the Minnesota Man semifinals or maybe to the finals,
Hey, old man, come have a spotted cow.
Poor Candyman. Unreal.
So
we do have to get like some odds out, like on the X, on the Twitter.
Yeah, we do need to get some.
We got to get a read from the public here.
Yes, we do need some odds on Twitter. But final thoughts, HooHames. It was a great game. Again, check out HooHames' amazing best ball channel. What do you got coming up on your channel for the rest of Hot Best Ball Summer?
tomorrow I'll be by myself at 4 p.m. I go live 4 p.m. Central every Monday through Thursday, and Friday or Sunday nights I've started usually go live about 6:45, 7 p.m. Central. This week I'm having Felix Castro on.
Oh, I love Felix. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Former DK Millie Maker winner. Love Felix.
Yeah. He I actually heard that he listened to me through your channel with it, because you had a Friends of Best Ball.
Yes,
right?
he was my friend of Best Ball last week. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll reach out to him. He's a chill guy. I've watched his stuff before. He's super.
Yeah, he's very chill, but very sharp and fun.
Yeah.
Loyal to his guys that helped win him $1 million. Which, by the way, if any man helps win me 7 figures, I will stay loyal to them as well. So don't blame the drafting Najee. So that will be absolutely fun. Yeah, there's some trash talking in the chat. We absolutely love to see that. But be sure you're checking out HooHames. Thank you for obviously being part of this Best Ball Jeopardy tournament. Be sure you're checking out HooHames the rest of Best Ball Summer. PPR Tyler, we had BP doing super chats. Do we have any celebration in a Trump voice, or how do you feel post game now heading to the semifinals, possibly meeting up with the other Minnesota Best Ball King? Neil,
give me the semifinals one more time. It's Neil and who? Candyman, and who?
Neil, Candyman, Cody, off the Schneid, Cody, and
Cody made it that far. He doesn't know shit.
Cody's in chat here too. He's ready. Yeah. I mean, he's in chat here. He said, "I don't want Candyman to take too long."
Who sucked early on. Like
Cody was first. Cody and BBG.
Cody had the
first.
big comeback up against BBG. That was pretty epic.
But he didn't put up any more points though.
And then he beat Justin Herzig.
He beat Herzig.
He beat
Herzig. I'm so much out of touch with who won and shit. I need to go back and watch these because holy shit.
Okay, well they're all available for you guys watching. And be sure, by the way, hit that like if you're not somehow subscribed to the FanSpeak Network. We've got obviously we're actually going to do something for our subs too, where 2 subs can play each other. Think Best Ball Jeopardy. We'll do that as well. So we have multiple more rounds of Best Ball Jeopardy here. Obviously, Best Ball streams every single day almost, and so please be sure to hit that like button. Make sure you're sub. So yeah, we'll put out a bracket here at the end of the week, but those are your final 4: Tyler, Neil, Cody, and Candyman.
You guys have waited for it. I'll give it to you. There's a lot of talk about America keeping it in the country. Hell yeah, Aaron. Keeping it in the country. Also, Aaron, I saw your fucking YouTube comment on my video earlier, by the way. Fuck you.
Full circle.
If I play Neil, this is gonna be dedicated. Actually, no, it's dedicated to Schneid because he's an outsider. He doesn't live in this country.
You're an outsider.
Off the Schneid, you're an absolute piece of shit. This guy. I walked in here. I said, I can't believe how much a piece of a shit this guy is. And don't think that little rat bastard Neil Orfield has anything to do with Minnesota. He's the worst of what we represent. Absolute trash bag of a human being. After I'm done with you, Pete's going to be the oldest guy to stream 150 because you're going to be 6 feet under. You're done, buddy. And Chris, the Candyman, they say everything's bigger than Texas. And then I saw your arms. I said, there's no way that's true. You're a tiny guy, very small. Donald Trump all the way, 2026. Let's go.
USA. That was absolutely, clap it up if you're clapping up at home. Clap it up. That was amazing. Always love your Trump impressions, Tyler, but that was absolutely epic and amazing way to end this show. Really getting the chat going, really getting some trash talk going. That was epic. That will be clipped and be on Twitter. I can guarantee you by tomorrow, not a doubt in my mind. So that this was fun as always and more fun to come, everyone. So obviously I said, check out HooHames channel. Of course, make sure you're subscribed to PPR Tyler. You're on the road to a potential 24-hour live stream, right? You're on the road 1,500 24-hour live stream. Do I have that correct?
We could use some help on that. I need to promote that as hard as I can because we're like right on the cusp of if we're going to get there or not. We're like, I think about 67 away, 6-7 away. So we're really close on that. So if you could go over there and sub, because I need to know if I need to plan it. Because if I'm going to plan it, I'm going to go.
I don't think we're going to quite get there for the 24-hour live stream, but we have fun stuff coming at different benchmarks here, people, and our content will be continuing. Plenty of DFS, sports betting. Degen Dads is coming back with Bruni and Andrew on Friday nights. DFS, sports betting, battle royales, pick'ems, all coming to you. So we'll still do something at 1,000, though we'll have to figure that out. But I know what you mean. need. You need to know. So go over, make sure you're subbed to PPR Tyler's channel so he can plan a 24-hour live stream for you folks. Yeah, so that's good. Broody, this has been a fun one. We got a Trump impression. Get us out of here.
Yep. Appreciate you guys again. HooHames, PPR Tyler. Looking forward to the Final Four and, of course, the Best Ball Jeopardy Super Bowl or the Best Ball Jeopardy Final. It's going to be an amazing finish here. Again, great work, gentlemen. Everybody, take care. Be well. Be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you.